Well, hello there. Right, so let's stop that. Welcome to Crabby D&D. Feels good to be back on my Sunday campaign, which is the Dawn Seekers. As some of you may have heard, Thursday is potentially going to be moving to Tuesday, as Sudz has got a work, or potentially got a work position that will be accommodating Thursday. As a result, we will be moving the session to Tuesday, as everybody else is still free then. Hopefully this doesn't screw anything up. Obviously I have no regular schedule for uploading the D&Ds, even though I really should, so meh. We'll see. So, this is Dawn Seekers. I am here with all of my players except for Elzian, who I really need to remove off of that list, because it might be he never comes back, because we still haven't discussed what might be happening soon. And it has been over 10 sessions, so yeah, we'll have to see where that goes. But regular thank yous. Thank you to Zanosa for the artwork being put through. All of the tile artwork that you see here was done by her as a request from me, using different sources online. If you see anything which looks too similar, I apologize, but if your source was there, when I type in free domain, it's not my problem. So yes, this is the general artwork that she does. You can go and check her out. The links are below on both the description for YouTube and on the channel itself. You can click on the art panel and it will take you straight to her main page where she does stuff. She also has a YouTube channel which you can also go and check out. Some of the free sounds that you will hear during the session are being played from tabletopaudio.com. It is a great site if you want to go to a place where you can freely use a bunch of free open source, I guess you could say, songs and music that you would hear to spice up your D&D sessions. They have things for sci-fi, they have things for fantasy being more of a header, as well as things like horror and Wild West, other genres in general. However, they also have combinations of an entire panel of music for scene setting, or just for general ambience. But either way, free service, great. You can bring it up on any of your any tablet or computer, and then just play it to your players. Any combat maps like this one that you will see during the session were made on Dungeon Pages Studio. You can find it on Steam if you were interested. And any more detailed maps like this one are made in incarnate.com, which you can also find online for more details. Right, so let me get my players in here. I don't think I have any more announcements to make. Alright, everyone, they can hear you again.
Cool.
So confused.
So I am here with my players. Sudz.
Hello.
Harlan.
Hello.
Simon.
Hello.
Will.
Hello.
Infernal.
Hello.
And Jamie.
Hi.
Right.
You ruined it, Jamie.
Oh, hello. Chris, text me the password.
We're on stream.
Don't worry. The utmost confidence that no one heard it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter whether it was live streamed, it matters that it can be watched back. So, yeah. Alright, well, the password's changing, everyone, so I hope you're ready for a new password next week.
Dagon 1.
Very well.
Oh
Yep,
my
now you're
God.
going to have to remember a completely new password.
Well, it's fine because I didn't remember the old password.
Yeah, that's
Apparently
fine.
a few people didn't.
Perfect.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you take a week out and only one person shows up. Anyway, enough stabbing at that. Last session, our party of adventurers, Sasha, Queglod, Bern, Malcom, Ghaakt, and Rook, had made their way to Orum's Anchor. After their little bit of adventuring around, and Bern knowing that he has a contract here to deal with some particular Morbin that are in the way of his agendas, he and the party go to investigate. Going to the original site and looking over the various bits and pieces here, they find the holes which lead into the Morbin tunnels. As they use Malcolm's skill of polymorph and beast shape to transform himself and go underground and into the various areas to dig his way to the Morbin tunnel, they make a completely new entrance. Queglod, in the meantime, is in a tavern getting herself smashed because she is lost. While that's all taking place, the party realizes they haven't got Queglod with them, and they go to retrieve her. Successfully doing so, the party is then revealed by a Morban and a human with fur on his form, as they spot the party and proceed to flee. Getting trapped in a illusory trap of some kind, Malcom finds himself looping over and over again until finally he realizes it and sets himself free, returning back to the rest of the party. After this, the party proceeds to move forward through various traps and ways down, descending further into the Morban lair. Passing through, taking several points of damage here and there, before finally making their way to a central corridor with a dead zone of divination magic. The party finds themselves on the other side. Looking down the hallway, they can see a slight open green light on the other side. As Felipe went to investigate, he was trapped and taken. Now the party is down the corridor. What would you guys like to do? Also, if you'd like to sort out your order if you are going to be moving forward and engaging in combat.
And I think we all know I'm going at the front.
Holy shit. Right. Yeah. Guess I'm going at the front as well then.
If one of these fails, I think one of us should be at the front.
Okay. What order works for who? I can go wherever, whatever benefits people the most.
I don't know entirely what what Rook's capabilities are, but I would think he's severely hampered if he's not in melee range.
Yeah, very much so.
Probably that should be you at the front. And then,
If, as far as I know, Rook can move as far as he wants as long as it's in a straight line.
Yeah.
Huh.
What? He's a Minotaur. They have horns, and they hit the colour red.
Perfect. Awesome. So these front guys here are in trouble. They're red. The ones back here, maybe. Holy crap! That is a lot of guys. Are we fighting all of this? Jesus.
Finally, it's my time to shine.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
you're aware of all of this. Just to clarify, the ones in blue shirts and not wielding weapons are unarmed. They're using their teeth and claws. They seem to be general grunts and workers. Those that are in green and red coloration while having armor and weapons seem to be more established workers with weapons and armor. And those that are blue with weapons and armor seem to be esteemed above all, wearing proper splint and carrying proper military grade weapons. They also seem to be naturally a lot burlier than the others.
Okay. I think I can comfortably take out, like, from here to about here.
Them.
Should we start with my team first then, or?
I mean, we'll start with your one if you like, because it's a good one.
I mean, if you guys want to, I'm fine with it.
And like, because they have to cross the bridge, my one can just sort of fuck them up.
I'm assuming you're talking about spells. Have you got splash damage
Yeah.
spells then?
Yes.
No, I was going to just run in there and start like
Can if you want.
bowling ball Sasha.
Well, I wouldn't put it past you though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Right. Cool. So you lot are planning on hitting at range to start with.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, if we're doing that, then.
so many in melee at a time. So
Cool. So we're going to use the bridge as a
So you want me
bottleneck.
to go ahead then?
I mean, I'll say this: we have the option now to be like, Morban, I have come to bargain, type deal. If we want.
We want a bird back.
Because our bargain is
So
we
what?
want to kill all of you.
I mean, their numbers are I mean, you could try.
If you
And
give
we
us
will
back
succeed.
Felipe, We will make it painless.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
He's trying to bargain.
No.
What
Okay.
exactly would you
Outside.
be bargaining?
I don't know. Die, please.
They're live for the bird.
Now I would assume that I would be the one who would be doing the bargaining here, being the diplomat and all, but I'm not entirely sure what we have to bargain with or what we're bargaining for.
They're live.
Who
Okay.
can speak
Okay.
Undercommon?
Wait, are we bargaining for their lives or with their lives?
Bit of both.
Yes.
Okay, so this isn't really a bargain then, in which case I think I'll
No.
stay out of it and let
I
you do your
think
thing.
that's a threat.
Infernal, if you please could.
Alright. Chris,
Yep.
in the dead middle where you see two blues and a red one. See the middle there between them?
I
I
hear.
think so, yeah.
Slap a Sickering Radiance right there.
Okay. What's the range of your casting?
120.
Okay. Currently you are about 80 feet back in the cavern because you haven't moved forward, because Felipe went forward. So
okay.
are you moving forward as a party? Or is it just you moving forward? Because something else to note. You may have dark vision, but as I have recently discovered, you have 30 feet of dark vision, 30 feet of dim vision. And dim vision means you have disadvantage on perception checks, which means you have to make a perception check to see if you can see the spot.
Oh, okay.
Yes, as I recently discovered. So that means you technically have 30 foot of clear vision, and then beyond that you have to make perception checks with disadvantage.
I
Could I
actually have
send-
60
could I
That is
send out-
very low.
Could I send out my glowing orbs to assist with that?
Chris.
If you wanted to, yeah.
To light the way.
Yeah, you have 60 foot of dark
That's
vision,
a
and then,
theory,
you,
Doug.
and then
I
you
have 120 feet of magical dark vision, so
Yeah, and
I'm
then-
fine.
and then you
And
have
I'm
120
blind for
foot of
30.
dim
No.
vision.
I can't see.
I-
So
shit.
would I be able to see it with 120 feet of dim vision?
I mean, still, you're looking down a corridor, and you'd probably have to be at the opening to see that spot because of the angle, or at least near the opening. So it's up to you.
Should we
Oh.
move to the base of the bridge and use the bridge
Yeah,
as a
I would
bottleneck?
think we
Let's
should
not step
move
on the
on.
bridge yet, in case Chris has been playing this whole time and that bridge is a trap that'll send us into a hurtling death.
Can I switch places with the bird in front of me?
Oh,
The little paper
B.
dragon.
B is not a bird, but okay.
Whatever, it's basically a bird.
Chris, how insulted is B by that statement?
Oh, God.
It's a 15. Take it as you will.
Oh,
Alright, so, in such a case, is this your current march order you're going with? With Rook and Sasha at the front, followed by Orem and Bern, followed by Wilbert and B, and then Ghaakt and Queglod at the back.
Mhm.
I'm happy to move up if you want to clear a sight line,
See, Wilbert
Infernal,
and B.
but
Goes.
I will be swapping out with you.
Don't step on the bridge, yeah.
Rip, Jamie.
Jamie, unfortunately, you
So,
said.
yeah.
So, Sasha, seeing as you are the one leading the way, where do you wish to stop?
Like they said, don't want to step on the bridge, so
But
just
all,
the bit
but
before
all the
it.
way up to it.
That's what I'm feeling, yeah.
Okay, Jamie, Rook will join you. Bern will join you as well. Will Orem and the rest of you move up as well?
I'm
I
definitely
would
joining.
think so, yeah.
And now we get murdered.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, move
Here.
that one.
Thank you. Whoa.
I would like to say, I want to look up quickly to check there's not something that's going to fall down on us.
Make me a perception check.
Could I assist in this?
You are too far back.
Where's my percepting dice?
Perception dice are down here.
Twitch is so far behind. What is this?
That is that should be a so that's something high. I can't remember
15
where my.
plus. Are you proficient in it?
I think I am, but I can't remember.
Doesn't look like you are. You
Did we
just have a
lose?
high wisdom.
No.
Yeah, you,
Oh, yeah.
you lost Jamie. So you've got a
So
19
plus
in
4.
total. Yeah. Looking up, you can't see anything in this immediate vicinity. As you kind of look up into the the slight greenish room ahead of you, You look up and you can't seem to see anything along the ceiling. What you do see is around the rim of the room, of the cavern, you can see several small archways and holes where you can currently see small arrows and bows poking out with Morben trying to hide, currently prepared with ranged weaponry. As you're there, you look forward and you can see that there are several what look to be small obelisks pertaining to... where's my obelisk target? There it is. Small obelisks containing the green radiating light.
Anyone else a little bit scared?
Oh, who we get back?
Me.
Jamie.
Hey.
My internet is all over the place at the moment, so this might happen.
Okay. But
Is
yeah,
it possible for Wilbur to stand, for Malcolm to stand here?
I'd say if you do, you'll be classed as up against the wall, so you won't be unless Rook moves out the way, you won't be able to cast spells, or you'll have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, just because it would be squeezed up between somebody else and a hard place.
Ooh, oh my.
Yeah, when moving across the bridge, ignore the fact that you'd be standing on the banister when moving forward. It is that wide. It's just the tile isn't on DPS.
No.
Cool.
That's fine.
So, you move up. You can see all of the Morben are there. They seem to have what would be a phalanx set up. The ones at the front have their shields raised. The ones behind seem to have large warglaives prepared. The ones who are better armored, the blue ones. And then you can see the grunts are currently, most of them are hiding out of the way to try and gain a benefit from cover from the banister and wall here. You can see a few of the tables have been upturned, and the ones behind it seem to have formed a phalanx behind the table. So they seem to be very prepared for oncoming attack.
What does it seem like these obelisks are supposed to do?
Make me an Arcana check.
Make me an Arcana check.
Oh, you in tabletop?
No.
Okay.
I'm on laptop, no tabletop.
Okay, 13 plus what?
13 plus 2.
Plus 2. Wait, plus 2?
That don't
Yeah,
seem right.
Arcana is int.
Yeah? What's your intelligence?
14.
Oh, okay. I must have it written down wrong on my sheet. Oh, okay.
What do you have on your sheet?
I have it written down as 12, but...
I'm just going to like whisper back to everyone. There are archers up above, and just let them know what I saw.
Okay. Yeah. With the int of plus 2 on that, you've seen these kinds of contraptions before. They have a sense of nullifying magic, but you don't know. Generally, they are rather specific.
Cool.
Oh, bum.
Okay.
Well, shall we test it out? I don't know.
I suppose. Maybe they only work in an area around them.
Maybe.
Probably, yeah.
I think all we can really do is see what happens and learn from that. If you want to use a less effective but less expensive spell.
What if
You're
I
welcome.
sent out an illusory version of myself to go to approach and see what happens?
Honestly, yeah, why not?
All right.
Yeah, give it a go.
All right, I'm gonna. It's like, sorry guys, let me just tie my shoelace here, and I duck behind the others, hiding myself from view as I conjure up Mirror Ghaakt, who I shall affectionately call Tark. No wait, we're working on it.
Tark. Okay.
Tark.
Make me a stealth check with
Garg.
advantage because you've got people in front of you blocking the sight lines.
Ugh.
Oh, that's
19.
a 19. Plus
Plus,
whatever your stealth is, that's fine. You're fairly sure you're pretty stealthy as you kind of duck behind, and as you do an illusory form of you walks forward past the rest of your party.
Alright, so we need to create a version of my token but facing in the opposite direction. Because mirrors.
I don't have the ability to do that.
Fine, it'll be upside down instead.
Perfect.
Still
Okay.
works. So Targ is now going to head on over. Oh, and I suppose I expend a bardic inspiration for that.
Yes, you do.
Boop.
Okay.
Handstand across the bridge.
Yep. So, is he just going to continue walking forward?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, Targ can't talk yet, so yeah.
Yeah, he keeps walking forward. He gets to about here, before you see one of the grunts gets impatient. It runs forward, and it goes for a swing.
Whoa.
Does Illusory Ghaakt have an AC?
Isn't it the same as mine?
It should be the same as yours. Okay.
So, yeah, my
In
AC
such a
is-
case, it goes to swing, and its claw just seems to miss the illusion as it doesn't seem to hit it. Going in for its second attack. That one. What's the AC?
14.
Just hits.
Oh.
As it goes to swing in with its second claw, it swipes across the surface, and it kind of looks at its claw, looks up at, kind of sniffs it, kind of expecting there to be blood or something, and then the illusory form dissipates.
Peace out.
And
Good job,
one,
Targ.
and that one that's there, you hear a shout from the back in, I don't think a language any of you can understand. And as
I mean, it depends. What's the language?
If it's
There's
under
a puppy
common, I don't
scratching on my
think
door. Give me a sec.
I don't think any of us do. I believe Elzium was the only one that knew it.
do any of you know Undercommon?
No.
No.
Not off the top of my head.
Let me.
Give me 5 minutes and a tourist phrase book.
Sylvan.
No. Okay, so no one
I'm
speaks
s-
Undercommon.
I'm just gonna keep crouched down for as well as they know. They just evaporated me.
As the shout happens, this one rushes back to where it was. You don't seem to pick up where the shout came from amongst the rabble.
Okay. Infernal, are you good with me taking a diagonal step onto the bridge so that you can try out your death beam?
The illusion didn't make it onto the platform, so we don't know if it's like a thing around it.
Okay, well, 60 feet is there. So you're looking at, in terms of where you can see currently Infernal, you can see up to that first table with the food. That's where you can see. The rest of where you'd be looking would be in dim light, so you'd be looking at dark vision. And the green light doesn't seem to help with the dim light. It's still a dim light for you, even though you have the dark vision.
If you want, I can use Call Lightning near it to see what happens.
Do you have dark vision for that up to that
Would
point?
you like me to light the way with my
Malcolm
orbs?
has dark vision.
And hear me out here, guys.
Mhm.
Malcolm can see up to
Right.
here.
Before you
That's right.
say anything, is your plan to light the way by setting it on fire?
No,
wasn't
I'm
clean.
going to
Okay.
light it up with my buddy.
Your buddy, eh?
Yes.
Which are you talking about? The
Bern.
wall.
Bern. Prepare. You'll know the signal when I give it. I'm going to step onto here. Have my weapons in my hands, but raised so as to seem unthreatening.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say 2 words. Lumos Maxima.
Okay. As you say that, the orb at your hip rises up and immediately emits bright light in the area. I'm going to say, due to the fact that you weren't using light previously, I'm going to need Bern, Rook, and Malcom all to make Constitution saving throws to not be blinded for a round.
Oh, shit.
Right.
You might have been help with the war now.
I told you to look out for something.
I think
Okay.
I failed.
Okay,
9
Rook's
plus crit.
fine. The DC will be 12, so what's the
I
total?
failed.
Am I also rolling for this? Or was it just
No,
for
it's
people to
just
run?
for the frequent run. And Bern, you got a 5 plus what?
What kind of save is this?
Constitution, so it should be plus
I'm
8
still.
Okay, 14.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
you're
still
fine.
staring at my shoes, trying to figure out what's happening
Okay,
through.
so Malcolm, as you're looking forward, there's this bright flash of light, and you cover your eyes as you weren't expecting it coming. Bern and Rook, you were made vaguely aware of it because of Sasha's description, but as it goes off, the bright light is what, 30 feet?
60 foot, I believe. I will double check that, but
This is for Drift Globe, correct?
yeah, it should be a daylight. That should have been like the spell daylight.
Yeah, it's casting the daylight for as a once per day. Yeah. No, not the Hand of Vecna. Don't want to be using that.
Wait,
No, Chris, give me the Hand of Vecna.
You want that? You'll be a chaotic evil character.
yeah, daylight is 60 feet.
Yeah, the 60 foot.
Yep.
Of Chris.
And then an additional 60 feet is of dim light.
Yep. Okay. So that immediately catches all the way up to this line. As the daylight spell emanates from the area, the ones in the front, that would be. Yeah, I just have to make this for all of them actually, as there's a sudden burst of light. So, how am I going to do this without making it? I'm just going to roll individually. All right.
Oh my
no,
god.
I'm so sorry, Chris.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
so sorry.
No, it's fine, because if I roll from them as a group and it goes poorly, it's kind of... DC's 12, actually, so no, that one would have succeeded. That one... Okay...
Now I'm 90% sure these obelisks block magic because Chris does not want to do saving throws for each and every one of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fine... Not fine...
They're floating
The
crystals.
ones that are flipped are the ones that have failed, by the way.
Mhm.
Oh, no, that just died. The light killed
They
them.
just
Well, no, it
instantly
doesn't.
die.
It doesn't kill them.
Oh, someone followed.
It blinded them.
Be nice though, wouldn't it?
Thank you, person who followed, and thank you for Infernal for letting me know. The obelisk doesn't have to make a save, thankfully.
Why you'd ever follow
blinded my
this
crystal.
shit is...
Yeah. Okay, so those are all the ones that failed. Let me get one of my markers real quick. I'm gonna get a yellow marker for this. So immediately as the drift globe goes off, the local ones are blinded. These ones are blinded for 1 round as the shock hits them, so they currently can't see. And because of that, actually,
Yeah, they're about to do some real shady shit, so Infernal, go!
No, I need to make more rolls. I just realised something. Okay.
Oh
No,
dear.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, I like hearing that sound from
Okay.
Chris.
I'm gonna mark. I'm gonna put down the two archers that can see. The rest of them I'm gonna leave out of this for now.
Out of how many, Chris?
12. They rolled really poorly on their saves, and I'll put the other one.
Damn, my eagle eyes have betrayed me.
Yeah, the others rolled really poorly. You're looking at 4s and 5s. That was, yeah. Okay, so, in such a case, yeah, okay, so you've got this round of combat. I will say we'll roll initiative after Bern does this, as it is a combined effort. So, Infernal, what were you trying to do? Sickening Radiance?
Move up in Sickening Radiance,
let's
buddy.
Let's see if it works.
So I just need to check what's the distance. You're casting it, right
I'm
in the
also
middle
subtle
between...
spelling it.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm also subtle spelling it. Subtle spell.
Oh, subtle spell. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But by the way, you maybe move up a little bit.
Yeah,
just to
move
make
up
sure.
one and then do.
Move up 1 and then do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Can he reach it from there?
He could reach it from the original position. It's just a matter of whether he could see it. But with the daylight, he can definitely see it now.
Yeah.
So in
Excellent.
such a case, as you
No,
as you
move it
pass,
to the right if possible.
to I see.
Yeah,
where the
like
where
in
the
the
two
exact
blues are
middle of
diagonal.
them, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. And what's the radius on Sickening Radiance?
60 feet.
60 feet. All right, let's change this to a beautiful sickly. Wait, 60-foot radius.
Yep.
I think you need a. Oh, bugger me! Apparently, all we've got to worry about is the archers.
Hail the orb.
Okay, what kind of damage does it do?
Orb.
4d10 radiant.
4d10 radiant. Okay. Alright, time to roll saving throw.
Chris crying internally.
That's it.
Okay, actually no. I need you to roll damage first because that way I can tell whether things die or not. And I can just straight up delete them.
Someone roll 4d10.
That's it. This D&D's
4d10.
over. Chris has had enough.
Okay, 22. Okay, that... yes, that does matter. So, that one's dead. I'm just going to delete it because it doesn't matter. This one! Okay, here's what I want you to do, Harlan. Or anybody else who's interested. Please delete or flip over the ones which I say are dead. This guy's dead. This one's dead.
that was wrong.
F. This one's dead. The one that was stunned. One below him's fine. Actually, what's your DC?
18.
Okay, I was wrong. This guy is also dead in this one. Success. Dead. Next thing, not my dice tray.
This
Success.
won't be so bad after all.
Is that failure?
Substantially easier, isn't it?
Success. Failure on that one.
I feel so sorry.
Failure. Success.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like stay out of this.
Failure.
I
Success.
kind of feel sorry for these guys now.
Failure. Failure. Success. Failure. 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 Success. Failure. Success. Success. Failure. Failure. Failure.
Oh, bastards.
Success. Failure. Actually, no. Success on that one, sorry. Oh, wait, no, it's the blue ones which have that, so that one is a failure, my bad. That one's also a failure. And the one above is a success. This one. Success. It's cocked. Shame, that would have been a natural 20. Success. Fail. 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 Success. 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 Fail. Yeah, I'll throw this in my hand for this. Success. Fail. Fail.
Oh god.
Fail. Fail.
Well, grats.
I get to reroll that one. Fail. 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 Success. Success. Fail. Fail. Fail.
Oh god, it's a fucking
Success.
graveyard.
Success. Fail. Alright!
Well, I come to this stream expecting an intense fight.
What can I say except
Oh no. Oh.
Okay. Let's roll for initiative, shall we?
Oh my god.
Where did my bad guys go, you ask?
Wait. Is this a sphere?
Yes.
Does that mean that people below?
No,
getting-
I believe it's blocked by...
the wood?
wood.
Let me check if it goes around. I don't
Block
think
the
it...
cover. It's light, isn't it? So it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's light, so I'd imagine it wouldn't go below.
So I guess that means it's alpha radiation then?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Low penetration but high
High damage.
yeah.
And murder. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if it were alpha, it wouldn't have.
Well,
kind of
that
range.
kills the majority of them.
Chris, can you change it to 30 feet forward?
as well.
Hmm?
You change it to 30 feet forward? Or sphere?
Change what? To 30 feet?
Yeah.
Why is it now 30
No.
feet?
Change it to... I can see if it still fits everyone.
Oh, was it supposed to be 30 feet?
Oh.
Oh, okay. That changes a lot.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah,
So
I
you
haven't
guys
written
know
out
that
a
once Chris is
63.
This is why we check our spells, Infernal.
My
That
Christ,
was
it's
ridiculous.
I'm just gonna do this because I couldn't care less. I don't know how many there are.
Honestly, that's fair.
I think it was like
It's just
that
it's
or
the
something.
it's the fallout. It's fucked
There was
everything
2
up.
back here.
Oh, there were 2
Don't
back
worry,
there.
I can deal
Okay,
with most of
that
these in
can
like
go
one
there.
hit.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, we will leave it at that. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Most important thing is that the 2 people who mattered survived! Yay!
Nice.
Hooray! So,
is somebody still stunned?
I'd like you to all roll for initiative. Those 2 are stunned, yes.
Oh, bugger.
Okay.
Actually, no, this one was also stunned as well, if I remember correctly. So
Mm-hmm.
that one.
Oh.
And so were these 2.
Oh, they were as well? I'm glad someone remembers after somebody misses their spells. Anyway, enough of that.
Defeated my character sheet.
Ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous.
Alright, so, rolling for initiative, 25 to 20.
Plus Dex. No, Dex, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Any 25 to 20s?
Can you roll for me, guys? 25 to 20. No.
No 25 to 20s. Okay. 20 to 15.
A
Anyone
16.
roll for me?
17.
15.
I'll roll for you.
Yeah. So, Sasha had what, sorry?
16.
Bern? Or not Bern, Rook?
15.
15.
Bern, you got a
was there
4
anybody else who
plus
had
something.
20 to 15?
I had 17.
17. Okay.
I got a
15
4? Okay.
15 to
Yeah,
10.
4 plus something.
15 to 10. I got a 12.
Okay. Queglod?
9.
And Bern got...
Let me correct you there, Sudz. It's -1, not plus.
So 3.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
yeah.
So. Okay, so let me get the initiative for these guys.
I'm glad I cast my spell before that.
Yeah, that could be real bad.
Who knows? Maybe they would have clumped up together more.
Okay. And grunts. Oh, right, I forgot I need to put the Centurions in there as well. Alright, so rolling for these. Fighters. Got that. Archers. Got that. Which is good, they can get rid of their blind nice and early. Leaders. Got that. They got that. Grunts. Got that. And Centurions. Got that.
It does say on the spell it goes around corners, and it's on a 30-feet radius field. If that changes.
Okay, it goes around corners. I'm going to ignore the lower floor for the sake of not having to roll anymore.
That's fair enough.
we're gonna ignore the effect of it going around corners for one spell and one spell only.
Okay.
You're not prepared to see what the effects of this will be.
We do, however, have 3 people with 17 initiative, so that should be interesting.
How did
I
we
mean,
agree we were gonna
for me,
do
my
exhaustion
first turn doesn't matter, so.
Oh yeah, because then your range is all screwed up.
I'm blinded.
Yeah, so your range is 5 feet. For all your stuff is 5 feet. All right, so
wanna
You're
stick a little token on it,
welcome.
Malcolm, then?
top of the round, Malcolm. You are no longer blind. You are no longer blinded at the end of your turn. Do you want to do anything in the meantime?
Nope.
Okay. Orem and B, are they doing anything?
They're gonna wait for the 2 fighty peoples to go forwards.
Okay.
And then B's job is to go around for the archers.
Okay. In such a case, it gets to the archer's turn, as they are also on 17 initiative. These 2 are going to take shots at Sasha.
How did we agree on the?
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
17 and 15 don't hit.
Nope, no.
As both of them
they
fire,
just
the
ping
arrows
off me.
glance off of the side of your armor and shield as you stand there stalwart against the rest of this, looking forward with your driftwood.
Can we just say I just don't even look at them? I'm just like, nope.
Oh, it's
It
like
doesn't
plot
bother me.
armor. Ting, ting, just flying off in different directions. And also going on the same turn. How many did you kill?
Yes.
A number.
Also, how did we agree on the thingy? Exhaustion?
You killed 21.
Oh
of them.
shit!
Oh, fuck.
Forgot
The
exhaustion.
exhaustion is if they fail, but if they fail, they die. So
Okay.
it means no
That's fine.
effect. So yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
However, you do note that those that succeeded don't seem to have taken any damage.
Oh, okay.
So that's what those things do.
Maybe, who knows?
As you look about, you can see the corpses of them are just left there. You hear what sounds to be from below, quite a ways down the cavern. Sasha, you recognize this sound. You have
Oh,
fought
God.
them before. As
Oh,
you
no.
look over the edge of the bridge and you can see malformed, covered in stitches, huge rat abominations with large blades for arms as they begin digging their way up the central wooden pillar, climbing up through onto the lower platform. As they enter the radiation, you watch as it has no effect on them.
Of course it doesn't.
How long does this radio?
Oh,
They're on
for?
they're on the floor below. They haven't reached combat yet, but they will do next turn.
Right.
It
I don't
seems-
like those.
It seems the smell of dead
Okay.
has brought them to the surface.
Interesting.
well, you know the rules. Salt the earth and all.
Sasha, your turn.
Sasha's turn.
Followed by Rook.
Bam.
Y'all good with me just taking out all this?
You can.
What's your plan?
If it
you
involves
want.
you not dying, yes.
Like, Chris, you know what I'm doing, right? I got a 60-foot wall and I'm about to slam it on these fools.
Wall of fire?
Yeah. I can place it in any orientation I like, which includes horizontally.
Okay.
So I'm just going to basically shoot through them with a fire laser, Chris.
Okay. Where does it have to originate from?
Anywhere within 120 feet of me, and it is, I think
If you want to tab line it, so I know. And you said it's 60 feet long, so 12 squares.
it's 60 foot long and 40 foot thick in terms of horizontal, if I'm having it horizontal. So from
40 foot thick? What?
yeah, as in, wait,
I
no,
think you mean
sorry,
wide.
20
Wait.
foot thick, which is 4 squares, which is where my confusion was.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wait.
So,
12 by 4.
It has to be attached to something.
wait, does it?
Yeah, it
swear
has to be
does-
on a surface.
Oh wait, I think I'm thinking of
Wall of light.
fuck, I was thinking of Wall of Light. Fuck.
Yeah. Wall of fire has to be
No, it's
attached. to
one-
Could I
something.
try and
foot
attach
thick.
it to the banister?
Yeah, that's fine. But it would have to be each segment of the wall has to be attached to something.
Oh.
So each 5-foot section has to be attached to something because it doesn't originate from one point. It originates from all of it. So it rises from the floor. It comes from walls, that kind of thing.
Mm.
So it has
Well,
to
then
create
can
a
I-
ceiling, a ceiling to the floor. Sorry, like a, you know what I mean.
Wait, does that mean that?
Can't you just do it on the ground then?
Yeah,
You
can I
can
just like
board.
put it on the ground facing up
Yeah.
and with the fire side facing up? Yeah, that works. Okay.
Also, it's 1 foot thick and 20 feet high.
Yeah. So I got what you meant by the 20 foot. So just for a general illustration, this was the floor, and then the Morbin was standing on it like this, and you were going to make it above them like that, correct? And it was
yeah,
going to be
all
radiating
through
down.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, because it has to attach to a floor, you have to have it be vertical, and
Okay.
therefore have to go. And therefore, you'd have to have one side.
Does
be
it
the-
have to be a floor? You can't attach it to any surface.
It
'Cause
attaches.
what if we-
It can attach to any surface provided it's stationary.
Yeah,
So
any
it can
solid
attach.
surface.
Like a banister here? Is that
There's
what's
any solid surface.
No, this is the top floor. The wood,
It's not a- it's
the
not a
wood
banister.
bits that's attached are ropes that attach to the wall.
Okay.
Okay. In
Yeah,
that case,
it's
can I
stuff.
attach it like? Can I? Okay, if it's 1 foot thick, can I just make a very low wall with the top side being what's doing the fire damage, to essentially make an area of fire floor that is technically a wall because it's just a very
how
low
do you
one.
mean?
As in, imagine a wall that is 1 foot tall, 20 foot wide, and
So
60
where
foot
it
long.
curves like this. I'm gonna say that's not how
Flame.
fire works.
A flame rhombus.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
No,
that's not
it's
how
not a
fire.
flame rhombus. It's a flame rectangle.
A flame patio.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not how fire works. It's called firewall for a reason. It's a straight up segment which is completely the same direction the entire way.
I mean,
fire
it is
ceiling,
still
then
the same.
we'll-
It is still going the same way because it's just a very short wall that one could refer to as a step. Okay. fine.
It's a wall, Harlan. So how do you wanna place them?
You know what? I might as well. Then I'll just do a diagonal from this corner of the thing here, down as far as it'll go. This way.
Divide
With
and
the
conquer.
with the fiery side being the one facing this lot, because I think that'll catch them all.
Okay. As you cast the spell Firewall and the wall begins to ignite, traveling this way, you watch as this column glows, and you watch as your firewall dissipates.
So that one deals with fire.
Perfect.
Yay, red
Could just
one.
be a proximity thing.
Could be. But
Yeah,
then why wouldn't it
wasn't
have activated on that one?
It could be a.
Hmm.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Besides, my thing originates from
So
like
it's technically supposed to be like that, but yeah, just because of the positioning of it.
So we can use fire. Got it.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay.
Rook, your turn.
If you want to move up, you can. Otherwise, Rook, it's your turn.
Right. 5,
Yeah, if I fall to my death, I'll be
15,
fine. Probably.
20,
20, 25,
30,
30, 35. 35? I can't see where the lines are.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, the lines are
30,
kind of
45,
weird
yeah.
because it's like a square on one
Yeah,
end and
the bridge isn't
sliver.
quite aligned, which is annoying because otherwise it would be correct, but unfortunately it's not.
Cool. Well, I've moved, and I guess I'm going to save my action if anything comes up towards me.
Okay, holding your action to attack if anything gets close. Got it.
Bam.
Okay, end of Rook's turn. It is the fighter's turn. They are going to move up to the edge of here, and they are going to form their phalanx, raising their shields and holding them in place, ready to accept any ranged attacks that may come their way. Any of them blinded? No. Now remind me, is it if they start their turn or end their turn in Sickening Radiance?
Let me check. I believe it's if they start and then. Wait, let me check. Description. Moves into it for the first time and turn starts. Yeah.
So starts. Okay.
Well, this is gonna hurt, isn't it?
This is the red ones. So.
How long does this stay on the field for?
I need damage to be rolled for this because it matters.
Yeah. You roll.
The damage is 20. Okay, so failure is a straight up kill.
Damn.
Also, it can last up to 10 minutes.
Okay. Right. Don't go in that then.
They're just dying.
Oh, it's so sad.
You never even stood a chance.
Oh, and these two.
So, literally, it's me just standing here on the bridge, look at these armoured
Yeah,
mob
and just
seeing
watching
ones
these
behind
back
falling over.
Yep. As they're falling
Right.
over from the radiation, as they're like grasping their necks and falling down onto the floor, you watch as their skin begins to almost slightly glow with the sickly green of the radiation that's just surrounding them. Okay.
50.
The ones that did survive, one's going to move up and form the phalanx, and these two are just going to get out of dodge.
Also, you're doing Constitution saving throws, right?
Correct.
Just to
Yeah.
let you guys know, I have absolutely no ranged attacks whatsoever.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Ghaakt, your
You know
turn.
what? That's fair.
My turn. Alright.
The ones with the sea that
What's my
don't-
range from here?
Your range is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 60 is this first line here.
I see.
It's the ones that failed all that.
Alrighty then.
I will say, guys, if we go into that, we also take damage. So just heads up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, pardon me, Malcolm. Gonna sidle on over here to the base of the bridge. So now my range should be able to reach here.
Correct. Depending on what's the range.
My range of shatter is 60 feet.
Yeah.
And let's see, it's a 10-foot radius, so that would be
2 by 2.
2 by 2.
Yeah.
No, 10-foot radius is
Oh, it's a plus. Yeah.
So like that.
like this. And you choose
cool.
you choose a point. So, for example,
Alright.
there or there, that kind of
I'm gonna.
Bam.
I can't seem to grab it.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we go.
it's- there
Got
you
it.
It's a
I'm
point,
gonna-
so it's a corner.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here. That should hit the most of them. Plus, it will get these guys in the. Actually, I'm gonna do it here, so I can get the third one who's in the phalanx position and just hit them all from behind.
That like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Con save. This guy. Fails. Fails. Fails.
That's like what I'd
What's
like
your
to hear.
DC?
My DC is 16
Fails.
plus 8.
And fails. Okay, they all
Okay,
fail.
what is that attack? Okay, didn't
So
know
go ahead
that.
and roll your damage.
Oh boy, that's a 3d8. Feel the thunder.
Here I go killing again.
Oh boy.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
5.
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh.
The damage ends up being so low.
That was almost upsetting.
Yeah, like no
Yeah,
kidding.
what is? And all of them failed for a 2-2-1. Great. So I guess what they get is just a little tingle.
Tingle. Scratching their
Yeah.
noses.
One of
Simultaneously.
their earrings broke.
It's dragging your tail everywhere. You're starting to get some static electricity, and it's shocking you. What's this +8 attack on it? It says DC 16.
That's
plus
when
8.
that's when you've got to make attack rolls.
Okay.
So moving on
So we can
to
get this out of the way now.
moving. If you want to do anything as your bonus action at all.
Who wants some inspiration?
I mean, I don't
What's
think
that
it's
do?
useful for me, but go right ahead.
It's a 3d8.
You just get to use it on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
That'd
Not-
be quite useful.
Not
Yes,
damage,
I will give
Oh,
it to
right.
Rook. Rook, I'm going to inspire you.
Oh, thank you.
One of these
Okay.
days I'll write theme songs for all of you for this to go down, and you have to hear it every
You need,
single
you
time.
need to
I
make a
do it.
list of puns or something.
Yeah,
That is
I
true.
like
I
that.
I think I already said mine, which is Rook, go in a straight line, go on forever in a straight line, and nothing can stop you.
No, don't do that. Don't go into the green light. Oh no, he's
That's
dead.
what the rules. No, if it's fine. If he goes past the green, then it's fine.
Keep charging
If
straight
he
through
stops
the
at
wall.
green, then it's a.
He
if
just
he
needs
stops
to
at the
go
green, then it's
faster
a
than the
problem.
speed of light.
Okay. End of Ghakt's turn. It is the Grunt's turn. These
One
three Grunts are
inspiration.
blinded. They aren't going to do anything on their turn. They just hear combat. These two are fine. They are going to. Yeah, they're going to make keep and bound. That's a fail. That's a success. Alright. This one moves up to here. This one goes along the banister and jumps within range. Make your attacks.
Bam.
You know, I think these
Hang on.
rats don't exactly understand
Can
what
I
the point of a
use-
phalanx is.
Can I use Great Weapons Master?
That's fine.
Perfect. Awesome. 2 attacks. Great Weapons Master.
So -4 to hit, +8 damage.
That is
Total?
plus 6 plus 9.
6 plus 9, minusing 4 from that, which is 11. You
Yeah.
just missed them.
Darn.
As you make your first swing, you swing in with your axe, and you watch as it just its head just ducks out the way from the first swing. As they're shorter than you're used to. You've got another attack. Only one.
It's like the least impressive thing you've ever
Oh wait,
seen.
why were you rolling with advantage? Or was that just?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's
No
fine. They're
idea.
both the same result anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, okay. Were you good?
Yay!
Okay. Were you great weapon mastering or?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I assume you do with all your attacks if you declare it.
Damn right.
You go for this swing. This time, as you hit it, I don't even need you to draw damage because mook. You bring down your axe and you just part it into two pieces, as it goes from a haha I got close to you to a into halves banana split style on the floor. As this one is dead.
Oh.
Now we're both close to
You're-
you. Oh wait.
Ugh.
You're outnumbered now, sucker.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to step on that.
Okay.
I don't know exactly I don't know what it expected to happen.
No, I'm not.
We have
What-
to
what-
do
what are the-
position.
what are the
Let me
rats
just
with
jump in
sheep?
front.
What if the rat foot was shield sync? That's like that's not how the phalanx works. You fool! You're supposed to be behind the shield wall.
Just say all face palm at the same time.
Ugh.
They drop their shields. Face palm.
Drop
Welcome-
shield
We're
face
not
palm.
scared of you, we're just very derogatory of your tactics.
Welcome to week 50 of Rat People Don't Understand Tactics.
Okay. End of their turn. Queglod. Just gonna say now that you have a better look at this guy, he isn't a grunt.
Whoa.
Wait,
Ooh.
shit.
Ah!
Queglod,
Mhm.
how close do you have to be? Well, this is to Simon. How close do you have to be to Felipe to turn him big?
Pretty close, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
Felipe has to fly into the Nightmaker.
Oh, because that would be hilarious.
Would be
I
neat.
want a scythe.
He's hooting and hollering.
Oh well, he'll be dead soon, doesn't he? Cool guy. Rip him, but
That
The
sounds
grim
fun.
rat.
I don't really want to shoot past everyone. I can run past, but I can't run back. Unless I can like squeeze myself in these.
You can
spaces.
squeeze into that spot, but while you're there, you can't use spells, and your attack rolls have disadvantage.
That's fine. I just need a way to end my turn that isn't gonna be.
Yeah, you can end your
Right
turn
at
there,
the
that's
front.
fine. It just means
Yeah,
that
that's
people can't move through your tile. So it means then if Sudz wanted, or Malcom wanted to get past, he'd have to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 if he wanted to get past, because he can't go 5, 10, 15. So just keep that in mind.
Okay, well. I mean, I can't run back. There's no space for me to.
You can stop. You can
forward.
stop in that spot as well. That's the
Yeah,
same as these ones.
that might be more helpful actually.
Yeah.
As it stands, fuck it up,
20.
Queglod.
Right, 20 feet. I don't want to spend a spell slot just yet, so. We're just gonna go for Eldritch Blast to begin with. I was gonna go for these guys, but if there are any preferences for targets, I'm open to suggestions.
I mean, if you can fuck up some of the phalanx.
Mm.
I mean, not that they actually do anything, but still.
Yeah, unless you want me to take a shot at the obelisks and see what happens.
That's actually a fair idea.
Maybe shoot one at the obelisks and one at the rats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, let's aim a first shot at this obelisk then.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll. And damage with it.
Yeah.
All of them are green, by the way, right?
All of them are green, but each of them has a different coloured strip attached to it, which is denoted
Okay.
by the colour of the different types. Okay, so that hits.
That is.
It's a stationary object and it's a crystal. Doesn't do much. As you fire out the Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast, the thin red and black needle flying through the air, leaving a slight smoky trail behind it. It arcs round and strikes the gem on top. As it does, there's a sound, and you watch as the effect of it crumbles and it disappears.
What strip did it have? Let me
Red.
see.
Red.
Assume that was a fire one then.
Yeah, it was the one that glowed when Wall of Fire was cast.
I have no radiant one.
Alright, nice.
Right.
I don't even know.
Next attack, I'm going for this guy.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Fuck him up, Queglod.
Yes,
Fuck him up.
Total to hit.
It's plus. It's +8, so
Doesn't hit.
it's a 17.
You watch
Fair enough.
as the Eldritch Blast travels forward. You watch as, with them having their raised shields in the phalanx, it strikes against it and just dissipates over the front of it. You get a sense that even though they're a rabble of rats, they still are trained soldiers, and they are very capable of forming defensive shield walls.
Oh, you're gonna regret that, little man. You're gonna regret that.
Okay, that's your action.
Sasha's coming for ya!
You're gonna regret that.
I'm the one who defends against things.
Yeah,
Nobody's allowed to block but me.
I don't want to cut, so I'm just going to duck back here for a bit, and in my turn. Also, Sasha, you can cast Wall of Fire again if you want.
I know.
Okay, end of
There's
your
no
turn.
point in it anymore. I'll save it, but I'll save it.
End of your turn. It is the leader's turn.
Oh, hello,
And he
Mr.
rolls his hit.
He succeeds.
leader.
Again.
DC was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, he succeeds. As he stands there, he seems to muscle through it. You watch as he turns around, raises up his scythe. As he lets out the shout, you hear it echo throughout the caverns around you. You begin to hear rumbling and scurrying from all sides. You also watch with his main action, he takes his scythe and he takes a swing, and as he does so, that's what level is Sickening Radiance?
4th.
He dispels it. As he swings his scythe through the radiance, you watch as he cuts it and the spell just disperses through the area. He is then going to spend his turn rushing up to his men. You watch as he rushes up. All of the Morbin around him seem to get a little bit more stalwart and protected, shall we say.
Just jumped up on that table.
Yes, he did.
Good leadership skills doesn't mean good table manners, no siree.
He's a rat!
It'd be fun if you fell over the
Does
table.
he look like a fucking spellcaster or what were you?
Warrior. It seems his scythe is magical.
I want a scythe! Oh my god!
As it is now the end of his turn, at the beginning of the Centurion's turn, the Centurions are going to move up. As they do, you watch as they hold their glaives up in preparation for potentially you moving forward. These ones lose their blindness. These ones at the back, they are going to... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 20, 25. There you go. Ooh, that one's going to move there, and they're going to move up to help in the phalanx. And there's this one here who is going to move up to here. I believe the Centurions finished their turn, unless they want to do anything special. Actually, yes, they do. Actually, no, they aren't. They're going to end their turn there. End of the Centurion's turn. Bern.
Jesus.
Well, that was pretty good.
That's a hell of a wall to have to fight through.
Don't worry. If there's one thing dwarves are made for, it's breaking walls. Also drinking.
Oh well, there you go.
Yes.
So, Bern.
I believe I can help with that. Give me a second.
What are you gonna do?
1 second. Let me not fuck up the area this time.
I'm gonna read my spell before I announce it.
Alright, seeing as the fire thingy is gone, a fireball sounds pretty good about it.
Okay.
Up and left from where the thingy is. Also, Subbles.
The leader.
Leader, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Radius.
20 feet radius, I believe. Does he catch Ghaakt or no Ghaakt?
Okay. 20-foot radius up and left from the leader, so that would be there.
God bloody hell, that's close.
Just barely didn't get.
Just barely misses Rook, yeah.
Hey, if you move it up a little bit, you can.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like because I'm behind.
Yeah.
Either way,
it catches everybody but the upper leftmost Morbin of the Phalanx.
That's fine. That's completely
That's fine. Okay. So, Fireball is cast.
I'm gonna get a nice singed nose hair from this.
8d6, I
Yeah.
believe.
Gonna get a nice, lovely
that's
wand
86.
of burning rat.
8d6 fire
Oh,
damage.
no.
18. Okay.
That's not too bad.
Save doesn't matter.
Saves don't matter.
Okay.
Nothing can save
Succeeds.
you now.
Succeeds. Fails. Succeeds. Succeeds.
Are we doing the flipping thing, or is it just happening?
No, they're
They're not
not
gonna die.
They're not gonna die. This was the one that failed, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll just flip it just for the sake of it. This guy also failed, but they're not dead. Succeeds. 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 Fails.
Wait, this guy took 5 damage from the shatter.
Oh,
that change
then
anything?
yes, that does. Thank you.
Ah.
Fails.
See, you
I'm
guys
gonna
are
delete
worthless
this guy as
after all.
well.
This guy's gone. Oh yeah, that guy's gone as well.
Does the leader succeed?
That guy succeeds, and the leader doesn't.
Point blank
They
fireball.
still
to the
take
thing.
half damage.
So the leader takes
No, they don't.
18 points of damage.
So
The rest of them,
Taking
you
it.
see the Centurions take the half damage. The rest of them don't.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So,
I got you now.
so these guys don't have it, but these guys
Yeah,
do.
all who aren't blue effectively have evasion. Not evasion to just Dex. Evasion, the monster ability. Every save.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
dangerous.
Okay, so they take half damage. So that puts that at that. That 9 damage puts them at that. That, and you were in the radius as well, so you go down to that. Oh, nope, you went up in hit points. There you go. Leader failed, so leader goes down to that. It was 18, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay.
So,
Cool. And this guy, obviously, he failed. Which one's he? He's that one, so he takes another 9 points of damage because I did it as half. Okay, he's looking pretty beat up.
bonus action, heartbeat on. I don't know. Who's next?
Bern. No, not Bern. Queglod or...
Yes, I'm next to me, yeah.
Queglod, would you like to go first?
Queglod or Ghaakt with the heartbeat.
Yeah, sure, Ghaakt and Hassel.
Okay. Ghaakt, you gain...
Ooh.
4 plus your con mod, which is 3, so you get 7 temporary hit points.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
End of Bern's turn. Malcom, you're going at the same time as the archers and the abominations. Alright.
Let's
I
see.
didn't prepare my abomination tiles. Let me get those. Wait, where are they? Oh, are they in the big tiles? I forgot.
Can I get a? I need a 5-foot radius thingy.
It's a 2x2, or it's the cross if you're doing it on the tile.
Oop, I should not be looking. I want to look at the tiles.
I can't find it. Where's my abomination gone?
Oh well.
I can't help you because I don't want to spoil myself.
That's
We fought them before.
no,
Yeah.
that's fine. But there are a lot of other tiles you haven't seen in here before.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's all the secret tiles.
Where did they go? Oh, give me a moment. I organised these and now I've lost them.
Perfect.
I organised them yesterday and I was like, oh, I've got everything prepared. Forgets where he's put them.
I share that one. Completely
Just see
understand.
everything.
They're only a chest up tile, I think. Why can't I see them? Ah, there they are. Rat monsters. That's what they're called. Alright. Go ahead,
Ooh,
Malcolm.
I
What do you
love
want to
the
do?
sound of that.
What does the 5-foot radius look like?
It's a 2x2, or it's a
Or
cross.
a cross.
Can I look now, Chris?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
1, 2.
Ooh, you're still copying.
So,
Yeah,
If
copying
I-
and pasting's still fine. Because the numbers don't matter, because typically I add more. I'll need those in a minute.
so this would be 2.
So a 2x2 would be there. If you put it on this guy, then it would be a cross like that, and hit those 5.
And he's the sexiest option.
It's up to you.
Sexy.
I want to put
Also, what level are you casting at?
it's a 3rd level moonbeam.
Oh, 3rd level Moonbeam. Oh, okay. In which case, it's just a stat 2x2. Because it's only Cool Lightning which does the cross.
Yeah, this is just a 5-foot. Pale light shines down in 5-foot radius.
Yeah, so it would be a 2x2, I believe.
Kaboom.
Like that.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Type of save.
con.
DC?
17.
Okay. That's a fail. I
I
also
don't
need
have
to know
my
the
18.
damage if you want to go ahead and roll that.
Yeah. Need.
No, he fails as well.
15.
15 damage. Poof, poof. This guy's back up. He's fine. Alright, so that knocks both of them out. And that one's gone. And how much damage was it again?
15.
15. That guy is Centurion 3. He fails, so he takes that full damage.
Wait, were the Centurions weren't the middle two the Centurions the ones that got hit by your shatter, Ghaakt?
Yeah, they
Yes.
were. I know, they
Okay.
have a lot of hit points.
Okay, just wanted to make sure on that one.
Yeah, no. No, the guys in full splint armor are well, makeshift splint armor. They know what they're doing. So, as you stand there making the incantations, you watch as this kind of shimmering moonlight erupts from above, and as it strikes down across them, you watch as they ignite in this light white and green flame. The two in the front writhe and kind of toss and turn onto the ground as you watch as their fur begins to burn. The other two stand fast, as one of them stands better than the other one, but they still stand there prepared.
Aura moves to the front to guard us just in case something comes up.
Okay.
And B goes after this one.
Okay. B moves up to there to make an attack. It will still
Tail.
get its turn because you're going at the same time. Tail attack versus them. That is a 5 plus what?
Plus 6.
Doesn't hit. Sweeping in with the tail, seemingly having the edge of its own cover and also being fairly quick on its feet, it moves back to dodge the attack as the tail swings into the rock next to it. As it does, the other 10 ranged reveal their positions.
Oh, bugger, that's a whole lot of arrows.
Correct. Further along.
What are you talking about? They're just little needles at best.
I
Look,
suggest yeah, Queglod should probably be targeting the archers.
Yeah, I can do
Well, I
that.
mean, B flies, so.
Yeah, but it's still one by
It'll
one.
take me a
That's still
while
a lot
to
of
Yeah.
pick them off one by one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making their attack rolls. Seeing as their phalanx is mostly being destroyed by spellcasters in the back, and seeing as B has made itself very appropriate, these two are definitely shooting at B. This one will have disadvantage because melee range. These three are going to shoot at Rook, and then these lot are all going to shoot at Rook as well because of how close he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Alright.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Good luck, buddy.
What's your AC?
I love you.
21.
Miss.
Oh, okay.
Miss.
Does my plus 8
miss,
dice? Can my plus 8 dice?
miss,
Oh wait.
Miss. Hit. Miss. Hit. Miss. Wait.
Remember
Okay.
my +8
2
die.
hits. Yeah.
3 hits.
Sunk my battleship.
Okay, 3 hits. I would also like you to make me 3 separate Constitution saving throws.
Rook is a can saving throws use the D8?
Saving throws can use the D8, yeah, and you can choose when to use them, but before you know the result. You obviously don't
Remember
know
the
DC.
D8.
Well, I mean, my Constitution saving throws is a +9 itself.
Actually, I need to check that. Because... Oh wait,
So
no,
it
I
goes,
already
actually,
made
I'm
that.
nerfing you.
No, I already made that change. Never mind. I forgot that you don't have Strength and Dex as your saves. You have Strength and Con as your proficiencies. So I changed those
Yeah.
around already because I made that mistake.
Okay. I'm happier with strength and con rather than strength and dex.
Okay, so go ahead and
They're
roll
not
me those
hard.
3 con saves.
Right. Individually.
Individually, yep.
So that's
Success.
12 plus 9.
Next. Success.
8 plus
Next.
9.
Success. You're
Plus
fine.
9.
Okay. As the 3 arrows strike into you, dealing 17 points of damage overall. Wait, did I get
Did
that
you
math right?
take?
No, 16 points of damage.
What kind of
Non-magical,
damage are they?
so -3 from each, meaning that's a straight. -9, that's 7 points of damage you take.
Excellent.
Okay, as the 3 arrows stick into you, going a little ways into your plate armor, but nothing special, as the others will glance off. You can feel the poison rooting through your body, as they seem to all be poison-tipped archers. These 2 taking
Right.
shots at B, disadvantage on the attack versus B. That misses. Oh, there's no way B has an AC of 9. And the other one is a 13. Does that hit?
Just meets the AC.
Okay. And is B immune to poison damage?
No.
Okay. B takes 5 points of piercing damage, and I'd like B to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
How does B get poisoned? It's made of paper.
It makes B soaked. Yes.
I don't know.
B gets
Soggy paper.
Failed, I think.
What's the
Oh,
total?
That's a 9.
Poison.
Yeah, no. As B takes an additional 11 points of poison damage.
How much piercing?
What did I say?
5.
5? Yeah. So
5.
16 total. Okay. End of the archer's turn and the beginning of the abominations. Climbing up the outside of the wall at full pace. Oh, I put them over here. The 3 abominations make themselves known. As this one rushes up, you watch as it rushes up and begins to just pull pieces of the corpses and just jams them into its mouth. As it spears them on each of its blades and just begins tearing the pieces of sinew and meat and flesh from its comrades. This one climbs up and begins to grab them. As it does, this one cowers away as it gets spiked by it, as this one is now gone, as it just pierces its blade through it and just draws it back across the outside of it. This one climbing up on this side.
They're killing each other now.
And
I
proceeds
know,
to
I
do so.
was just looking at that. I was like,
As it does,
hold my
each of them are
ground.
going to go into a feeding frenzy.
Oh no.
Okay, that's a natural 20.
Kind of wish we didn't kill the phalanx now.
Oh no.
Okay. 2 of them succeed in using their feeding frenzy. That would be blue and red. So, green is still busy feeding. Blue and red will give themselves an additional turn. They're going to continue feeding, activating their feeding frenzy. Red succeeds, blue does not. So red keeps moving this way. Red proceeds to succeed again, goes for another feed. Red succeeds again, goes for another feed. Does not attack its leader. It will, however, take a mook. And then it succeeds its perception in noticing Rook. At which point it's going to attempt its bounding leap. Which it
Look at me.
succeeds as it jumps over onto the bridge.
Oh,
As
happy
it does
days.
so, you watch as it slams down between the 2 of you, letting out an almighty roar. You can smell a stench wafting off of this thing of death and decay, as it just stands there intimidatingly between the 2 of you.
Anyone else really, really, really want to use some sort of knockback on this thing? And just...
Okay.
Splat.
Rook.
That bridge is gonna break.
5 attacks coming at you.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't hit, doesn't hit, doesn't hit. Hits and misses. Only 1 hits you.
Thank God for that.
It does 75 damage.
You take 7 points
Oh.
of slashing damage, which is non-magical,
Oh,
so reduced to 4.
honestly, I was scared when he said 7.
4.
Yeah, so you take 4 points of slashing damage as it goes for a series of attacks against you. As it does so, it's Feeding Frenzy, because that is the end of its turn. It does not gain a point of exhaustion. Okay. Alright.
Sheesh, that was fun.
Okay. The Abomination is standing next to you. At the beginning of your... Sasha and Rook at the beginning of your turns, which are now. Beginning with Sasha, I would like you to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, I think I'm good at these.
I am very much not.
And he jinxed.
Where's the turn
18.
order?
You are not frightened of this creature being within its presence. We haven't got a turn order, because usually Infernal would do it, but...
Yeah, that's a 26.
I mean, I can do it.
Yeah, 26. You are... okay.
Honestly, I'm feeling confident.
Yeah, if you want to take these tiles, you want to position them, I'll give you one of each, so... Nah,
I was...
nah. There you go. Nah. I'll leave it to you to order that. So, seeing this horrible display, the stench is still wafting over you. You manage to resist it.
Mm-hmm.
So you no longer have to worry about the effect that the stench will impose upon you.
Now, am I correct in saying that we saw this thing wasn't affected by the sickening radiance?
No, it is completely. It seemed to be completely immune to it for whatever reason.
Follow.
Okay.
No, I can think of a few.
Probably because they're an abomination and created by radiant.
Sasha and Jamie both had the same turn, or?
And Sasha's
Jamie
first,
had-
Rook after. It goes Malcom, Archers, Abominations, Sasha, Rook, Fighter, Ghaakt, Grunts, Queglod, Leaders, Centurions, Bern. In that order. Okay.
Been going strong last.
You always last. It's fine. Okay, Sasha, what do you want to do?
Well, I would like...
Just to clarify, by the way, this guy is down about 25 feet, because he's on the lower level.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do use Spirit Guardians, it won't hit him, because he is technically out of range.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm not gonna bother with that right now, because this thing's right in front of me, and is dangerous. What would I have to do to essentially not, like, flip it off the bridge?
To not flip it off the bridge.
No, to flip it off the bridge. To just, like, essentially heave-ho it off the bridge.
Do you have a method for pushing?
I have the fact that I am a strong dwarf.
In which case it will be opposing athletics checks, and it will have advantage because it is one size larger than you.
Uh-huh.
I could do it being bigger.
Yeah. It's also, there are banisters, so that also doesn't help.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'm just gonna punch the shit out of this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast what's it called? Spiritual weapon.
Okay. Spiritual weapon. That's metallurgy. Spiritual weapon. There you go. Giant Smashfist hammer, burning and red, floating atop this thing. Going in for the attack, I assume?
Going in for the attack, yep.
Go ahead and make it.
Oh. Sorry, I'm lagging a
You're
touch.
lagging. Yeah, I can tell for your mouse movements. That hits.
I need to double check how much it should be, but I believe that is it should be a +8 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. You're fine.
And then the damage, a singular D8.
How much? What kind of damage?
Force.
Okay, noted. Okay,
So
and that's
4
plus
points
4.
of force damage.
It should.
And
isn't it plus your wisdom modifier?
oh yeah, 4 plus 5 now. I would need to double check that.
No, it would be plus 4 because your wisdom's still.
Yeah, my wisdom's still 18.
Okay, so that is 8 points of damage as the Smasher's hammer swings down. The burning resonance of it as it clashes against the back of this thing. You watch as it warbles across the outside of its flesh, but it otherwise seems to be unaffected.
Mm-hmm.
It seems
That's
to
fine.
do damage, but not externally.
Yeah, don't worry. And then I'm going to hit it with my actual hammer. Well, my actual maul.
Okay, go ahead and make the attack roll.
Yeah, I know. Is this thing a construct or an undead, technically?
It is a abomination, so that comes under monstrosity / aberration.
Yeah, that it hits, Chris. Just
It
got a
hits,
plus
yeah,
8, it hits.
yeah, that's fine. You hit versus this thing. This thing's easy to hit. It's just got a lot of hit points. Damage.
Are you using any smites?
My damage is going to be
D8 plus your strength
1d6,
mod.
1d6 because it's a maul rather than.
You're using the.
But because of my divine strikes, it deals an extra 1d8 fire damage.
There you go. So it's those two plus 4.
Yep.
Well,
wow,
that's
real good, guys.
7 points of damage.
two of which is fire damage, if that has any impact whatsoever.
Nope. Doesn't seem to resist it. Doesn't seem to be. Whatever. As you swing in with your own mace, you crack against the outside of its knee. You feel a give before you watch as its knee kind of clicks itself back into place, and the bone seems to be replaced by whatever's inside this thing.
Oh joy!
Delightful.
Yay, abominations.
Yep. You'll get to make one eventually, Wilbur.
Yes.
Rook.
I have a plan. First,
I hope that plan is hit it really, really. Oh shit! I think I had advantage on all of those because Rook's on the other
Yeah.
side.
Go ahead and roll 2 more dice, just in case they're on the main attack, just in case it's a crit. If it's a crit, then then you get to roll an additional die. No, it doesn't matter.
No.
All right, Rook, your turn.
Right. Okay. So if I was to take a potion of growth, is that a
Bonus action. If you're the one drinking it,
buddy, we're on a bridge. I don't.
Well, what my plan was a potion of growth and see if I can hammer horns this guy off of the bridge.
Because you technically class as one size larger, making you huge.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it, go for it.
But can I do
This
that?
position is kind of awkward, though.
Can he do it? Yeah, you can do that. You can
Cool. All right. That is my plan. But first, I need to do that wisdom saving throw, don't I?
Yes, you do. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
Gonna make a big,
you know.
big Rook just in case.
Cool.
Yep.
Can I use the +8, whatever it was, for this?
You can use the D8 if you think you need it. Yes, go ahead.
Right.
So roll and then see what you feel like.
What?
Yes.
The D8,
No,
the
actually,
D8
it's not gonna
isn't
save it
help
no matter
you
what.
here. No.
No.
As this thing smells absolutely horrid, you are frightened of this thing, giving you disadvantage on anything you wish to try and do against it. You cannot move closer to it, and while you remain within 5 feet of it, you are paralyzed.
Oh, bugger. Well, I guess that's that then.
So while you're paralyzed, you can still make your attacks and stuff, but you are disadvantaged on everything.
Okay.
Right.
You have
I
advantage
guess
from
just
stat
hit
assist
and try and do something.
Yeah, you'd have advantage if you used Potion of Growth, but then that would be cancelled out by the disadvantage, so you wouldn't actually.
Yeah, so you have normal.
You'd have a normal
Cool.
roll.
But you would actually still have advantage because I'm on the other side of it.
No, because that would be if he used his grapple to hook him over. Otherwise, it would be your advantage from flanking cancels out the disadvantage he has from attacking.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
because I'm here, your attacks, whilst they have disadvantage, will undisadvantage.
Are you using your Potion of Growth?
Yes, I'm going to use a potion of growth.
Okay. As your bonus
I've got
action, you use your
3
Potion
left.
of Growth. As you chug the potion, you watch as Rook begins to grow. The bridge begins to crack, but it doesn't seem to break at all. However, all of these 4 now are within range, and you are paralyzed. These are auto crits, which are cancelled out by your armor, meaning that if they hit, they just hit.
Awesome, I'm so glad I got that armor.
I'm so scared for a second there, Chris.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, he's gonna die. And then
he's
it's
gonna
like,
die. Nope, it's fine. Okay. Well, they have advantage on the attacks, so that first one hits. Roll a natural 20 anyway. Second one hits. Third one misses, and the fourth one hits.
Perfect.
Okay.
Honestly, these guys are doing a lot better than I expected.
These are non-magic. These are non-magical attacks.
Cool.
So just minus 9 from whatever the total ends up being.
So just minus 9 from the total, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, that's.
How many hit? 3 or 4?
3. that is 35 points of damage, minus 9 makes that 26 points of slashing damage. As 3 of them raise their glaives and they jam them into you. As 3 of them hit, his warhorn recharges.
Perfect. Always fun.
Yep. Okay. And that is their held actions done, so carry on with your turn.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to try and hammer and haunt this guy off the bridge.
Okay, make me an athletics check. This is opposing. So disadvantage cancelled out by advantage from Potion of Growth, making it a straight roll.
I think I missed my second turn.
No, we haven't gotten there yet.
Oh wow.
That's crit.
That's
There you
correct. Okay. As you don't like the stench of this guy anymore, you jam your horns into the back and you begin to lift him off into the air,
Oh.
and you throw him over the edge. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, spiritual weapon still floating there. This guy is going to proceed to fall. Acrobatics check for him. Natural 1. That
Big
is-
rat goes splat.
It's
Does he land on his stabby
it's
stabby?
a 50-foot fall.
Oh,
So
no.
that is
Chris, I
land with his
5d6.
sword
However,
pointing at his
because
own
it is a
face.
natural 1, I'm gonna say I'm gonna add an Jamie, roll me a d20. Higher is
Right.
better for you.
Chris,
Okay.
for every single turn that goes by, I want you to shrink the token down by a
6.
size.
Oh,
Okay, it just fails. Okay. So he just fails, so he's just gonna take the full damage here. So that is 7, 11, 15 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits the ground. Okay, and I'm just gonna remove him from combat for the sake of
he's got to climb back up
the
now.
sake of that. Yeah, he's at the bottom of the pit. He's gonna have to spend his next 2 turns coming back up.
The rest of the battle's going to be interrupted with
Which
the
one was
sound
that?
of
That was the
someone
red
running
one. Ugh,
Yep.
great.
That's big rat goes splat. Happy
So
days.
yeah,
The battles.
he's out of combat, and now that you are out of his range, and same with you, Sasha, you are immune to the effects of stench of death
Excellent.
from the abominations now.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Now I'm just going to turn around to these guys and just be like, which one of you hit me?
The one who misses just gets pointed at.
Mate, you are next.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's my turn over.
Yeah, that ends your turn. End of your turn is the fighter's turn. So this guy and these guys. All right. So this guy is going to go 5, 10, 15. Move it in range. This guy's going to remain where he is. This guy's going to go. So it's going to go 5, 10. Oh, I need to roll his
Wait,
wisdom.
the
for that.
blue one moved?
Oh wait, yeah.
I
Sorry, he's a
assume-
centurion. Sorry, my
I
bad.
was about to say.
I assume they aren't affected by the stench of that.
They aren't affected by the stench of death, but they're still frightened of the abominations.
Okay.
Yeah, the only one who isn't is the leader, because he knows he's immune to the effects of the abominations attacking him. And so he's just going up, and he's going to remain there. Actually, this guy's going to come up here, and he's going to form a phalanx on the table.
God, I'm so
Okay.
glad I'm immune to crits.
The one fighter, does he hit? Natural 20! Uncrit,
Oh.
though, because your armor.
Me. Damn
Yep.
right.
Add
I'm
an-
grateful to have that armor, just for the record.
Yeah, you bet.
You're welcome. You took
Okay.
it from my dead corpse.
Cheers.
Well, that is okay, well it's a +3 modifier, so it's 4 + 3, so 7 - 3 is 4. So you take 4 points of slashing damage, and you don't have to make a con save. However, he did hit you, so he gets to make his bonus action attack for a bite, which misses. He goes in for the slash, but then afterwards, when he goes in for the bite, you just use your hoof and you just kick his face as he moves out of the way, unable to get a proper bite in. End of the fighter's turn. Ghaakt.
Alright. So, judging from
don't
this
mean to
distance.
Cut you off a sec. What's this square?
Moonbeam.
Yeah, I think that might be a leftover from some. From
No, it's
Moonbeam.
That's
Moonbeam.
lightning.
Oh, it's still happening.
It's not lightning.
Moonbeam.
That's
It persists.
moonbeam that still goes
Oh,
on.
right, I thought it was like.
Yeah, if you move within its radius, you will take damage.
And
Right,
if they
okay.
start their turn in it.
Cool. That's good to know.
Is it
Thank
start
you.
their turn or end their turn? In it?
Yup, it's the start.
Started their turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's,
made
it's
sure
only,
I
it's
went through
only
in red.
it's only Flame Sphere, which is end of the turn, which is why Flame Sphere is bad. Does good damage, but it's
Yeah.
bad. Anyway,
Sorry, I didn't mean to
did
cut
a
you
lot
off
for us.
I know it. But still.
Do you think it's time to begin the dance party.
Dance
Dancing.
Revolution.
Could be. That
do
is
you wanna do?
definitely within 120 feet.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Chris,
That's
could
a
you
new
get
card.
me a little visual reference for a 60-foot radius, please?
That was my previous
Okay,
one.
are you absolutely sure about this?
Oh
What,
Jesus.
what are you casting?
Hypnotic pattern.
It's not 60-foot radius. I can tell you that now. It's not.
Oh yeah, sorry, 30-foot cube. What did I think was 60 feet?
30-foot
doesn't
cube.
matter. But yeah,
Okay.
30-foot cube.
Okay, 30-foot cube
Or
puts it at a 6x6,
Yeah.
which I don't
like-
have a thing for, so it will be that.
goodness. That will hit everyone up at the front.
So it'll hit them and them.
Divide and conquer.
Okay.
So let's put it about here, I suppose?
Okay. So to hit the lot that we highlighted. This,
Yep.
This lot here.
And get the big
Not
guy.
not
or
this
not.
guy, but it will get these guys. Okay. Okie doke then. So, what kind of saving throw?
For one, Ghaakt starts twisting them hips within visual range of all of them, because that's how this works.
Ooh. Them hips.
The DC is 16,
What kind of save?
and the save is Wisdom.
Uh-oh. This guy failed.
Bring me your wisest rat.
What did you say DC was?
16.
He succeeds. He sucks
Whoa.
though.
What?
He's a grunt.
What are you doing being a grunt?
Fails.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess they don't really
Fails.
acknowledge intelligence here.
No.
Succeeds.
Is the wisest rat gonna be Socrates?
Succeeds with a natural 20.
Sock rat teeth.
And-
God damn it, get it right,
He
Simon.
fails as well.
You kind of.
Okay.
I
And
don't
what?
like Socrates.
Now remind me, hypnotic pattern is classed as a charm, correct?
Yes, if
Okay.
they get hit, or if they get hit, they're out. They are incapacitated. They have a speed of 0.
Okay.
So if
this guy
it
is not
ends, if
affected.
they- Oh,
Mhm.
It seems that he, for whatever
Immune to
reason, doesn't seem to care about your little dance.
This one?
Yes.
I see. When you became an abomination, you forgot how to appreciate art.
Correct.
Shame.
But yeah, it'll end if they get hit, or if another creature uses up an action to knock them out of it.
In such a case, is that your turn, or are you moving or anything?
I think I'm good from where I am. Do you still have my inspiration?
He does. Yes.
Alright. Does anyone else like a 3D8? Because this situation as well.
That's fun, isn't it?
Give it to the frontliners, bro.
So Sasha,
Can I
Sasha.
stack?
you can't.
I mean,
stack
you
it,
can
though.
give me it, but I'll be
Can I
fine.
stack inspirations on multiple?
No.
On one? Okay.
No, you can only ever have one.
Yeah. You got to remember, things don't hit me that often.
That is true.
Neither
It's weird
does
because you're in the line of fire of everyone.
That's- well, especially if they're aiming at me, then it's less likely to hit you.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll probably hold on to it. And I used a spell, so that'll be my
Alright.
turn.
Okay.
I'm cheering you on from the bridge.
Okay, Grunt's turn. These grunts. They're staying out of this. Yeah. They're,
Fuck this.
when the abominations showed up, those guys weren't getting involved. This grunt, however, who is the brave grunt, looks over and sees the magical effect affect him. He turns around to see a lot of his comrades, and he's like, "Oh no, boss!" Rushes up. He knows what's going on. How do you
My
succeed
father.
an Arcana check with a -2?
Wait, the boss
He is
died?
truly the greatest rat
No,
of them
no,
all.
boss
no.
got hit in the
He's got
pattern.
hypnotic pattern, which means he's
Okay,
incapacitated.
guys,
Ah,
either we
okay.
have to take out this rat immediately, or we let him live and he becomes
He-
our friend.
He wakes up.
I will tame the rat.
He wakes up his boss, and the boss kind of looks down, gives like a mild thumbs up.
Aww.
This one's gonna go over to the fire and pick up his shield and weapon.
Well,
He's been
someone's getting a raise.
He's been promoted.
Hey,
I guess
yeah.
they have a
Greatest day
lot
of
of
my
free
life.
money going around now, so we killed all their people.
Very true. Well, they get
Good
paid.
news,
They get
boys.
paid in food, so.
They get
Good
more
news,
food.
He
boys,
gets
it's
triple the
smoking.
food.
Okay. That ends the grunt's turn because he'd spent his action waking up his boss and picking up a sword and shield to use. Queglod.
That's perfect.
Right, one moment. Just grab a keyboard.
You got crackers.
Just make sure, Chris, that we always know where that specific grunt is.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very important.
Right, I'm gonna start working on these.
There we go. Now you know.
Archers. So I will dash out over to here.
By the way, he didn't
So-
speak in common. That's just me being flavorful.
Fair. Right, first attack on this Morbin.
Make your attack roll.
Now I've no idea if this will actually. I've no idea how much HP these guys have, but
That's a hit.
Ooh. Need to hit. That's gonna be 18.
18 hits.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, they've got half cover because they've got the archways which they're hiding in. So
Right,
it means their
right,
AC is
okay.
+2.
Okay, but that's still enough.
But that's still
And then
enough,
that
yeah.
can be +4, so that's gonna be 12 force damage.
12 force damage. Okay, that's enough.
Cool.
Okay, and that one is knocked down. Which one was it? This one?
That one. Yeah.
Okay, that one's gone.
All right. I guess we'll keep going with his friend over here.
All right, go ahead and make the attack roll
For
for that one.
attack
As for this
number
damage.
Okay.
Good.
Well, same deal with the attack roll.
Same
That's
deal with the
an
attack
18.
roll hits. However, he is not killed.
That's only 10 damage. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, we have a pretty good idea of how much health these guys have.
Somewhere
then-
between 12 and 10.
I'm gonna run back away. I can do
Anywhere
it,
between
just
0 and 1.
like the good old halfling strat.
Yep. Okay.
And that's my turn because I still don't want to spend a spell slot yet.
Okay. It is now the leaders and the centurion's turn. The
Alright, Centurions.
the leader's gonna make his turn first,
Okay.
and he is going to. Yep, he successfully uses his warhorn. Okay, as he does so, let's go with that just fits. All effects or all non-damaging effects that are ongoing automatically are saved against. So these ones are unincapacitated.
Aww.
Uncapacitated.
Yes, however, that is his action, and that ends his turn.
Alright.
And
Centurion.
these two
Make their
still
con
make their.
save.
These two still need to make their con save. This guy fails, and this guy also fails. Wait, what's the DC?
17.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Another 15 damage.
Another 15 damage.
Pop, pop.
Centurions. Oh yeah, both of them are down to 0. There they go. Alright, those two are down, because they are ignited in the light blue and white flame. With that, let's see. This one doesn't need to move to strike. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually no, it can stay there and strike. It's got reach. So 3 of them are going to make their attacks. First one misses, second one misses, third one hits on a 22. Just. Rook, who DC'd, takes 2 points of damage. Someone note down that he takes 2.
Yep.
Just keep that in mind and tell him when he gets back. So
Yep.
that is
Sure,
the...
it'll be a heavy shock to him.
Yep, and this one's going to move up as well because he's going to make his attack roll and misses.
Unfortunately, all of that 2 damage was directly on his magnum dong.
Yep. Poor Rook.
Alright,
Now
now
it'll be the same again. End of the Centurions and the leader's turn. Only 1 hit, so his Warhorn doesn't recharge. Bern.
Oh?
Bern.
Oh, wait. Ooh. Yeah,
It's
sorry.
your turn.
You cut out there, so I didn't hear it was my turn.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yep, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Has the leader been damaged at all?
He was hit once by something, I think.
He was
Let
hit
me-
He got
let
hit
me-
by fireball for 18.
Let me check his hit points.
Yeah,
He got hit by fireball for 18.
Yeah, he got hit. He got hit by fire.
He's gonna get hit again.
Do you want me to go for the archers or?
If you can get a decent chunk of archers, go for it. If you think you can get, go for
I don't think I
quantity
can.
over quality.
Well, I kind of don't want to use more spells than I have. But...
Yeah, I would say we thinned them out quite a lot, so I would say let
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably fine to just
let the melee boys.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna let you guys sort out this main area until the abominations. Yeah.
So, what would you like to do?
I will. Yeah, sure. I'll switch to siblings and send them out.
Okay, 2 different targets.
Yeah, let me just check.
Okay. Seeing as they are in melee range, they will not have half cover.
We've returned.
Welcome back,
Welcome back,
Hey.
Jamie.
Jamie. You took
You
2
took 2
damage.
damage.
Oh, not 2 damage.
Yep.
That's just too much.
1, but double.
Oh, my health is not great. Well, it's not too
I'm not
bad,
sure
actually.
about that one, Will. I meant to check that.
Oh, 41 out of 100.
Yeah, we have to get the calculators out.
41 out of 100. Yeah, you're bloodied, so yeah. Oh, you're bloodied.
Oh,
Dude.
that's bad.
I started with negative 26. Where the hell was that from?
Oh, that was from the trap.
That was from the oven.
Oh yeah, that was a trap.
Oven. Sometimes you just don't want to
Yeah,
know.
the big.
The man needs some heal.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
I'll move up to here.
Yeah, I don't think it's a guaranteed kill. If I just send one, so yeah, I'll send both of them on the blue.
Alright. Spinning around at the speed of sound. No places to go. Time to slice up that guy into a rainbow.
Yep.
2 attack
Happy
rolls with
Pride, everyone.
advantage. 4 and 1 misses. 7 and 14 hits. Damage on them is 2d6. Or is it 2d4?
2d4 plus 5.
Plus 5. That is 3 plus 5. 8 points of damage. He is alive still. Even if he's having a bad day. Alright.
Sure. Queglod, have some temporary hit points.
Oh, thank you. How many?
All of them.
Roll
What's your con mod?
My con mod is +3.
Plus 3, so you've got 8.
Nice. Well, thank you very much.
Okay. So, end of your turn then, Bern. Back to the top of the round. Malcom, you're going at the same time as the archers and the abominations. Is it your action to move it, correct?
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. So use your action, you move it over.
Yep. Now all of them have to make con saves.
Con save.
Bam, bam,
DC
bam.
17, fail, success, and fail.
Another 15. I've rolled nothing but 15s.
That's good. Means you beat most of these things.
Yeah, can't grumble.
That is the bottom one and the lower one. Okay, so those 2 are still up. He took the full damage. He took half, which is 7, putting him to that, and the leader took the full 50. Okay. Leader's not looking hurt yet.
I'm just gonna double check and see if it's my action or my bonus action.
I believe it's your action. It's what
You
made
can-
me debate using
Yeah.
Moonbeam.
Like,
It's an
the fact
action.
that it's
move.
basically using your spell again for free. That sounds
Yeah.
like an action.
Yeah, it's just to move it as well, so it still just lasts. Okay, so that is Malcom, Borum, and B. B making a tail
B is
attack.
going to... No, not tail attack this time.
Oh?
Actually, let me just double check what B's attack things are. Alright, yeah,
Claw and
it's
bite.
gonna go ahead with the tail.
Okay. Tail attack. Natural 20. I'm not even gonna roll damage with natural 20. That's an auto kill.
Yeah, that plus it's 5d6.
5d6. That becomes 10d6. Even if you rolled all ones, adding your modifier would still instant kill it. Yeah, it's gone. As B this time infuriated swings her tail, it crashes into the side of the Morbin's skull and cracks it against the side of the wall as it slumps down and begins to slide to the bottom of the pit.
And now
Oh,
B's
dear.
gonna look for Felipe.
Okay. This will be a perception check with disadvantage because B has used her action. Okay, so that's 9 plus what?
+1.
Plus 1. Can't see Felipe.
Oh.
Okay. Is Aurum doing anything? Or Aurum guarding still?
Or I'm still guarding, holding action, just in case something comes over here.
Okay. In such a case, archers, beginning of their turn. These three are going to turn their attention to B.
Well, B can move.
Oh, is
so-
B moving?
Let's see. 5.
Just so you know, these two are not in the, adjacent to one another if you go there. Because that is lower down.
5, 10, 15.
Fuck BT! Oh, my players can't hear me. Hello!
I could let her beat this now, but what if
Fuck
there's
BT.
DLC? I'm not doing this
Fuck
again.
BT.
Oh, I'm getting
Yeah,
echo.
I never beat it because my fucking PS4 wigged out.
No.
So,
Oh yeah.
I'm mad.
Fix Crabbot.
Ben.
Alright, what I typed in there is a new password. Do not read it out on stream.
Don't worry, I forgot you were streaming. Now I know. So, honestly, the first few hours of Sekiro was how it felt to play Demon Souls for the first time. Except I didn't need to watch an entire Let's Play for me to get into it.
Alright, we're back again.
Right. Perfect.
Whose turn was it?
Cucumbers.
Oh, right.
I believe it
Where
was...
was B moving? Where was B moving?
Give me a sec. I haven't connected yet.
Oh.
Left, right, down, anywhere you want to remember?
High in the middle of the map. High up in the middle of the map.
High up in the middle of the map. Okay, so just out of engagement range?
Yes. To get a better look at there, and then if it doesn't see anything, then flies underneath.
Okay. Also,
Bounce.
20 foot up will be as far as I would be able to go before getting too close to the ceiling. So, B already made the perception check, so you'll be able to do that again next turn.
Yep.
Seeing B fly away, these three are going to turn their attention to the big Minotaur. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Going to be making shots at you, Rook.
Excellent. I'm still trying to log in.
Miss, miss, miss. Third one hit. No, it didn't. Yes, it did. 21. Miss. Yes. Hit. 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 Oh, last one's hit. All right, good. And then
Connection
the one that
failed.
I typed the new password into Discord. Do not read it out.
I have. It just keeps saying failed. Hang on. Bear with me. I'll restart tabletop.
Yeah,
Could be because my internet dropped out as well.
Oh, that might be it.
That would probably do it.
Okay, and
No,
the one
no,
that's...
it's because my internet's gone.
Ah,
I'm on my phone. I gave up with
Ah,
my internet.
that's fair. That also
Ah,
explains why
Jamie's
you are
gone portable.
slightly louder. Okay, just gonna...
Sorry.
That's fine. No, I'm just going to turn you down a little bit. And there we go. You should be okay now.
Bam.
Alright, so, and the one that's being harried by blades misses its shot as the shot goes wide. Might hit something off in the distance, you don't know. Maybe the initiative order. Otherwise, 4 hits against you, Rook.
Happy days.
This is with Archer Boys. Archer Boys' arrows don't do that much, but 4 of them hit. Oof. That's 8 points of damage with the added modifier, which gets taken off anyway because of your non-magical thing.
Cool.
Means you just take 8 stat. And
Can
you've got
I-
4 con saves. Are
8.
you alright with me rolling them, or do you want another member of the party rolling
Does
them?
he have advantage because he's a Minotaur or no? Or is that just dwarves?
No, that's just dwarves.
What was the what for when?
Con saves.
Go for it.
Alright, I'm going to do them 2 at a time, just to save time. Natural 5, natural 7. What's the added modifier? It's +9, you said?
+9, yeah.
Alright, success and success. And 11 and 15, you're fine.
Bam.
Okay, so you resist the poison further, as you are unaffected by it. Okay, end of the archer's turn. Abomination time.
At this point, he's just going to gain, like, eventually his immune system's going to just, like, be able to kick ass on this specific poison.
I'm looking forward to the leader dying before he gets to do anything.
Well, he's already done stuff. He doesn't have many attacks. Okay.
Yeah, he blew his
and-
horn, and that was bad.
Okay.
He blew a horde and blew away a fart cloud.
Okay, Rook. Again, you watch as this one here, it goes on absolute manic feeding frenzy
If you
running around these.
Give me a couple of seconds. I'm just
that's
loading
fine.
in.
That's fine. As the abomination below just goes on a manic feeding frenzy, picking up corpses, shoving them in its mouth, before the leader turns, uses his reaction to point at you. As it does so, makes the leap, jumping where the spiritual weapon is, at the same spot as last time. And as it lands, it's going to get advantage on all attacks against you. It has 5 attacks.
No, come on!
Hit. Miss. Hit. Hit. Miss. Abomination has... Nope, that's a hit on a 21.
So this time it misses.
That's a hit. That's that, and that's the last attack. That's 5 hits.
That's bad news. I'm
thought it
like
missed
33
one.
HP.
One of the miss. So it's
Oh
4.
yeah, no. So one of them missed.
Yeah,
so 4,
one
sorry.
miss.
Yeah, 4. Sorry, that was my bad. All right. So 4
Frick.
attacks.
Please don't die. Oh my gosh, right, okay. What's going on? Why is my mouse doing
35.
16, 39 points of damage, reduced by 12 to 25 points of damage. As
Fuck,
this
that
thing,
was so close.
As this thing wails into you with several attacks, and as
that was 20 what?
25 points of damage as it goes and it swings again and again and again. As the final attack comes through, because you are bloodied, you are now bleeding. You gain half temporary hit points if you should gain any.
Excellent. I'm on 8 HP.
Good to know.
Oh
and
boy.
now
Okay,
the other,
Jamie.
and now the other abomination.
Okay, you might die, so good luck.
Thanks.
I ain't got nothing I can do on
Okay,
your turn.
it goes and you watch as it carves into 2 of the corpses. As it failed its save. Yes, it does. It turns and it smashes this obelisk. As it takes a swing at it and just crashes down on it. Before it looks at the leader, looks forward, sees it also pointing at you, but seeing as there is very little space, it gets distracted by these corpses.
And I'm grateful for that.
As it proceeds to eat them. Okay. That's
What
the
kind
end
of
of the...
obelisk was it? Did we see the obelisk start?
Yeah.
The obelisk was a blue, and as it goes, you watch as what looks to be small snowflakes puff out of the outside of it. You get a sense
nice.
that it was ice.
Nice.
Okay. And so, Sasha, your turn.
Could I wait until Rook's done his thing?
So you're going to hold your action?
I would like to hold my
you-
turn, but
You can't
Yeah.
hold turns. No.
yeah, I know.
Sucks to have a high initiative.
Okay. Yeah, I can't use my bonus action if I want to hold my action, can I?
Nope. You can use your action or your bonus action as a held action, but you can't use both.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Also.
Wait, shit, no. Can I see Rook because he's big?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Life Transference.
Okay, you go ahead and do that. I've also just remembered. Bern? You see this guy using his jagged arm and his one free arm as he's just climbing up the wall using it like a pick. He will be up on the bridge next turn.
Oh,
Good. As soon as he makes it on the bridge, he gets tail attacked by Orm.
not again!
B, start
That's-
tickling him.
15 points of damage to me, and that's 30 points of healing to Jamie.
Jamie, you're healed by
Awesome.
30 points.
Holy crap.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. That's your action.
Welcome.
Bonus action.
Just checking, Chris. He's gonna be on the bridge, but can he make his action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a climb speed.
Yeah.
All of the Morbin do.
Hmm.
This is annoying.
So Sasha, what do you want to do? You still have your bonus action. I haven't died because I can hear people, but Sasha,
No, I can hear you.
Harlan?
What?
You
You
still have
still
your
have your
bonus
bonus
action.
Oh, I still have my bonus action. Sorry, my thing cut out for a second. I'm gonna be. Well, I'm just gonna spiritual weapon this guy in the fucking
Go
face.
ahead.
Eh.
It's the first
Eh.
lot of damage he's taken. And he ate an additional 4 corpses, so I need to write that down.
That's a 16 and
Hits.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Clonk.
Alright, good to know.
Take that, you bastard.
And
Do you want to try doing the horn thing again, but this time
That
throw
is-
him into the other one?
Can I do that? Well, I suppose I'm going to have advantage.
you can try.
Yeah. Would that be my bonus or would that be my actual attack?
I'd say that would be your action to do so, because you're actively trying to lift him and throw him over.
Would he have
Right.
advantage this time because he's not scared?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'd have advantage
excellent.
because of his mental state, he has one size larger, so he has advantage.
Cool. That is
he's also
100%
enlarged,
what I'm
so-
doing.
Okay, so on your turn, you're going to gore this guy and throw him over. Make me a athletics check with advantage. This is his athletics.
That is a 13, which has +8.
+8. Okay, what does my guy have? I think my guy only has a +7. He also rolled a 13. Yeah, he only has he only has a +7. So as you gore into him, he attempts to try and redirect himself, but you manage to lift him up and hoist him over the side. Make me an attack roll against this guy.
Now you're
Okay.
going over.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
It's-
with disadvantage because he's technically prone against the wall.
Okay,
But their
right,
AC
yeah.
isn't that high, so
That is 7.
7 plus.
With-
Don't forget your plus D8.
I'm gonna say you can't use Great Weapon Master because he's not a great weapon.
No.
He's a Morbin.
Right, you're
Plus
fucking
strength.
Don't forget
Got
your
plus 6 or
inspiration.
something.
Oh yeah, I'll use the
Plus 6.
dice. I'll use that
Okay.
dice
Go ahead and
thing.
roll the D8.
So
Additional
that's that
1.
one. Is
Okay.
that with my
It's
That's
still
as an,
six,
that's as an attack
isn't it?
roll using your strength.
cool?
Yeah, so it's still +6.
I'm glad that you waited to use that until now. What a payoff.
So 7.
Oh, well worth it.
7 plus 8 or 7 here. 7 plus 7. Or 7.
7 plus.
No, 7 plus 8. Sorry.
Yeah, 7 plus
Yeah,
8,
'cause my horns are
Seven-
8.
Yeah,
so-
your horns are 8, so that would be 7 plus 8 is 15, plus 1 is 16. That's fine. You throw him over the edge, and as he falls towards his companion, let's see if his companion
Everyone's going in the
can-
pit.
Or his companion, on the other hand, rolled a natural 19 plus 2 on his dex save, so he is going to stay on the wall. However, he takes high rolls now. He takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he gets hit with his friend. And the other guy takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage and proceeds to fall, taking the further 2d6 damage, taking a further 3 points of damage, making it 12. As
Just
he
a
is
record,
now-
I really like this pit.
Yeah, it's a fun pit.
You guys need to get yourself one of
You're
those.
not one in it.
I 100% need this pit.
Yeah.
More characters should specialize in using pit as their weapon.
Yeah, damn right.
Full damage to the thing.
So, have I still got my bonus action, or is
Yep.
that cool? I'm gonna use second wind.
Okay, go ahead. So it's a d10 plus your fighter level, which is 9 now.
Yep.
So that's the green one plus 9. Alright. At the end of Rook's
So that is
turn.
8 plus 9.
9, so that is 17 healing.
Bam.
Okay. End of Rook's turn. If you're done there, or are you going to do?
Yeah,
things?
I'm done.
All right, fighter's turn. This guy who has recently been promoted to fighter is going to move up.
Getting overconfident now.
Remember, we can't kill this guy specifically.
He's joining the phalanx, and they're both going to
Incapacitate.
make attack rolls versus you.
Right, okay.
That guy. Okay, they both miss. As they both make swings with their blades, they just clank against the back part of your armor. It's like, can't get anywhere.
Oh, and if the abomination tries to eat him,
Good damage against this specific green.
Yeah, they both fail their attacks. End of fighter turn. Ghaakt. Oh wait, no, these guys can still do stuff.
No.
Actually, no, they've seen the area effect. They're gonna go there. And that's gonna end their turn there as they're forming a phalanx. So
What they
Ghaakt.
didn't expect is another radiance. I mean, what?
No one expects the moon.
Alright, so what are you gonna do, Ghaakt?
Alright, how's everyone doing in terms of health?
I
I'm
think
on
Rook is
level
the only
5.
one that's taken any.
Rook's recovering, nobody else has taken damage.
Yeah.
That's 45 out of what, 100?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me check that actually. That is okay. Never mind about that. I guess it's time to unleash more thunder.
Okay.
Thunder. Wop wop wop.
Right
Shatter. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Screw you, internet.
Okay, so right there you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna work all too well, unfortunately, because of the thing. So we'll say there, but I know what you mean. It's one. Did you want there or did you want there?
Go up a bit because that guy at the top's not in the moonbeam.
So there.
Well, not that
No,
far.
no, not that.
Up
Yeah.
here.
There.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
meant the
that's
upper one.
Yeah, I can't put
rather-
it there because unfortunately the big guy's in the way, but I know what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
So this one, this one, this one, this one.
The-
This one makes saves. Okay. This one. Now, I'm going to specify this. Do you do subdue damage? Because you can't do it on just one. This matters because you're hitting
Well,
the guy
looks
you
like
want
we're
to keep
taming
alive.
all of them.
Oh, we're keeping one
We're
alive.
taming all of them.
Taming all of them. Hmm.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, we can kill the others after we've gotten him safely out of the
Wait,
way.
to do damage, why don't I relocate to like over here somewhere and hit these guys instead?
So like that.
A little to the right,
So like that.
down a bit.
Like that.
Yeah.
No, because we still want to hit everyone. You actually just don't do subdual damage. Just kill him.
All right.
Keep 'em.
We
Kill him.
just want to
kill him.
save this
Back
guy.
in the original spot. Here we go.
So this.
Who? The guy with the icon. The guy with the token.
So non-subdue damage here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with whatever. I don't actually care if he dies.
Succeeds.
I want
Just
him.
mobbing.
Oh.
Succeeds.
Oh.
Succeeds.
Oh.
Fails.
It'd be the
Ah.
one guy.
And he fails.
All right. So that's.
Oh shit! Are
Here we
gonna
go,
actually
3d8
throw
again.
abomination ledgers
Let's
in
see
it?
if we can get more than. Let's see if we can actually get some decent rolls.
Okay.
When have we ever got decent rolls?
8 damage.
It's
okay.
better.
That guy.
Rip.
Okay. Well, those two don't take damage. The Morbin guy.
Fucking tragic.
Morbin guy at the top
Look,
takes
I'm not a
half.
damage dealer, all right.
He's fine. That was Morbin 4. He's fine still, even after taking 8. He looks worse for wear, but he's still fine. These guys have evasion, they negate it. And the Abomination failed his. He takes 8 damage as well. And this Abomination blue. Okay, yeah, he's fine. He looks ready to go. By the way, the more these things eat, the more you watch as they grow and get stronger.
Oh, sexy! I'm glad they're all going down into the pit.
Disgusting. They're making a Blair Witch game. All right.
But
So,
why?
Ghakt's end of Ghakt's turn. It is the Grunt's turn.
I
The
still
grunts
have
are
a bonus
staying back
action.
here.
I still have a bonus action.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Hey, Rook, Do you want another? Do you want some more inspiration?
Yeah, that'd be useful. Oh, thanks.
I will point towards Rook and say, I need more time to complete this rhyme. Run over everyone in a straight line. 1d8 to Rook.
I feel empowered.
Yep. Okay.
Mow them down.
Grunts don't do squat. Queglod.
Okay. Guess you just continue working on these archers. I hate this fucking guy sitting here on fucking 1 HP. So, right, I'm gonna run out here and spite him. We go and attack number 1 against him.
Wait, what'd you guys?
Escape. There we go.
Okay. Okay. How do you want to kill him?
Hold on, think it my other. Just to see if I get another 10. Still, that's like 16 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Could I have shape my Eldritch Blast into like a really like super thin needle that like passes through him like for a moment like so subtly that he doesn't even notice it, and then he just sort of like implodes as it like the hole suddenly grows massively and then he implodes into it.
Okay. Okay.
We're talking some anime bullshit
as
here.
as Queglod throws out the Eldritch Blast, it slides in through the forehead of the rat, and Morbin just goes to draw back an arrow, and as it does, you watch as one of its eyes just begins to grow as the side of its head just begins to expand before it explodes outwards, and
That's perfect.
the headless torso just falls down the side of the pit, leaving this massive groove of blood all the way down.
Question: Does it hit the abomination?
Hits it for 1 HP.
It's from over here. No.
Oh.
We don't know what the bottom of the pit's like.
It was just filled with trampolines.
The abomination.
That's how they're getting back up.
Oh man, I should do that. Just make a bottomless pit with a trampoline at the bottom. You just jump into it and you bounce back out again.
Alright.
How are you picking up so quickly?
I'm
Right,
using
and
that.
then attack number 2 from downtown.
Oh
This
no.
guy.
Yay, Eldritch Blast range. Pow!
I think he's far enough that he's not actually much of a threat to us, because like the short range on his bow is going to be.
Yeah, he's been rolling with disadvantage. He's been missing quite a lot. You got one
but
hit.
I just kind of want to spice him though.
Go ahead then.
Is it Kobe?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
Didn't work. No. Okay.
You fire the Eldritch Blast as you do. This guy's hiding back in here. And you're just like, you didn't come out. Fine.
Right. Now I'm
Yay,
gonna
more
run
con
away.
save.
See if you can sense Lily.
Okay.
I guess I'll see if I can sense him, but I wouldn't have thought so.
Felipe, you close your eyes and you go deaf and blind. You can't sense Felipe.
Okay. Yeah, I will come straight back out of that stage.
Yeah. It lasts for 6 seconds
Yeah,
naturally anyway. It's just a matter of if it actually affects it. Okay. End of Queglod's turn. Leader and Centurion's turn.
Oh.
It's actually on a read.
Oh.
If you want to go ahead and roll.
Oh yeah.
Fail.
Let's see. Will these roll 15 again?
Fail.
Yes, they
Okay.
did.
Okay.
They rolled another 15.
Okay, and they all failed. So the Morbin leader is not looking good, and the Centurions are 4 and 5. So 4's down, 5's okay. 5 is on bare minimum at the moment, as that one is burning up in the radiant fire. As this occurs, the Centurion turns back, pushing the leader out of the range of it, as it too is going to take a step out of the range of this. And the leader looks at the fighters.
I gotta move it.
5, 10, 20, 25, going down. And then he is going to dash and disappear from combat. The Centurions, this one is
Used my firebolt as he was running away.
2, 3, 4, 5. And that was where he ends his turn. Disengage 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where he can go. Centurions are disengaging and running at this point. They aren't fleeing out of fear. They are fleeing as they are tactically retreating.
Go, cowards.
10, 15.
Okay.
Huh. Did the leader die?
Nope,
Meow.
the leader
Nope,
fled.
leader ran away. I didn't get a chance to use my firebolt on him.
No, I need a chance to use my cool scythe. I can't die here.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
which one of these two was the one that was
That one.
not looking so good? That one? Yeah, I'm shooting that one with firebolt.
It's not your turn.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Bern's turn.
I forgot. I'm so used to call lightning. Forgot.
Yeah. Bern,
Might
do you want to kill Steel?
Huh?
Do you want to kill Steel?
You know what? I can double kill.
Fireball.
I'm gonna kill the one next to me and then kill the one, move my other sword to the other one. Yeah.
Wait.
I kill the one that's next to the two swords and then move one of the swords if it dies from the first one to the other one.
Okay. So first one making its attack with advantage. Natural 6 and natural 1 with a plus what?
Plus what? That's a +8.
Plus 8 doesn't hit.
Oh.
So then the second one making an attack. Natural 20.
Well, that guy's dead.
I like to think he's
8 plus 5 or 4, whatever. As the circular swords carve through him and just completely eviscerate him into various bits and pieces.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, Aura.
Okay. At the top of the round, before Malcolm, it is lair action time.
Uh-oh.
With the leader no longer present, the fleeing aura persists. All Morbin retreat 15 feet back from whence they came. Out of combat, out of combat, out of combat, out of combat. Fleeing, take attack of opportunity. Rook, you get an attack of opportunity against this guy. He's also going to be running through the moonlight.
Okay.
He fails. So...
Or you could grab the one that we want.
No. You can make an attack of opportunity or you can let him run. Your choice.
Do you want me to let him run or should I just...
Subdue this!
This one, you've got two running. This one is currently running first. Do you let him run?
Let him run.
No.
We need. We need
this one.
We need the green one.
Yeah, but he was talking about this top one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to run.
If you attack
through the
one,
moonbeam,
you can't
done.
attack the other.
Yeah, he's also running through the moonbeam.
You've only got one reaction, remember?
Can I do subdue in reaction?
You can try.
Okay, I'll let the first one go and try and subdue the second if he
Do
runs.
keep in mind, this guy may be promoted, but that doesn't mean his hit pool goes up.
That's why we're doing subdual damage.
Yeah, if you triple his hit points, he dies instantly. He's got 1 hit point because he's a mook.
He's gonna 100% die because my basic hit is 5 plus 5.
Alright, I can subdue.
You can't grapple him?
No, not with a opportunity attack.
Okay, yeah, just fuck over the other
I'm
guy.
gonna kill the first guy that's running.
Alright, go ahead and make
Well,
the attack
fighting.
roll with advantage because he's fleeing.
Cool.
Ah, this guy technically came from this direction, so he can run down there.
8 plus 9.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Damage. Go ahead. D12 plus 4.
10.
Oh,
Plus 14. 14.
14. Yeah, he's gone. This guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Because he's trying to get to the stairs. Does he make a save? No.
Oh.
Sorry.
I will remember you.
We'll salute.
13. Rip. He's dead.
3.
If only he'd stayed with us. He could have lived.
1, 2,
You fool. You never
That's
know what
fine.
we could have
We'll
had.
take a big one. We'll take this blue one.
We're not going to be taking one of the abominations.
Okay.
They're abominations.
The abominations are unaffected by this. Okay. Malcolm, your turn. You're going at the same time as the archers and the abominations. The archers have fled. The abominations are all that's left. If you wish to let these guys completely disengage from combat, they will just run.
Flying 10 feet up above this guy.
Okay.
And is
Do
going
keep in
to...
mind he will get his turn anyway, so even if you do successfully stun him with a tail attack, it will. Have you recharged?
Yeah. I rolled a 6. No, 5. It's this one.
Yep. Okay.
5. That's 6.
He will still get to have his turn, but then he'll be stunned at the end of his turn.
Okay.
Good.
Well, he's getting tail attacked.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, I made the roll. Forgot about that. Meh. Natural 1. Misses. Tail swings in as this guy just buries his head into a corpse, and the tail attack just whiffs.
Not now, I'm eating.
Alright, you and Orem?
Remember, these things are immune to radiant damage.
Here.
Okay.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess for my bonus action, I'm going.
We've fought these things before. They were affected by necrotic damage, weren't they?
Yeah. They were also affected by radiant damage last time.
Oh, were they?
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Meh. Actually, no.
Move it.
Yeah, radiance is a bit of a strange immunity. I'm not sure.
I'm moving.
What's going on?
This spot here.
Does it succeed at save? What's the DC?
17.
It succeeds. Yeah. That's an 18 on success. So it takes half damage. Go ahead and roll.
Huh?
Oh, it rolled a 10 this time.
10 damage. Okay.
Finally, it didn't roll 15. I wanted to have this like here though, so that if Rook moves in, it doesn't get affected.
I understand. Yeah, it's just because this guy is.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure.
No. Modern problems require modern solutions.
No.
And actually,
that's your action.
5,
Orem.
10, 20, 25.
30. Yep.
Orem is still going to wait and use tail attack when this guy comes up.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. On the Abomination's turn, this guy, which is now, so he'd be entering the turn at the same time he'd be affected by it, so he doesn't roll twice. He is going to... Does his Feeding Frenzy goes off because of the amount of corpses? Yes, it does. Does it go off again? No, it doesn't. Okay, so only one Feeding Frenzy.
I'm gonna roll recharge.
So, in such a case...
Nope.
In such a case, I'm gonna make a d20 roll versus B.
Bye, Simon.
Yep, okay. Right.
You disconnected from tabletop.
Oh, have I?
With the Abomination looking up, seeing B flying nearby, and the burning kind of bright white radiance kind of rushing over the side of this thing, it's going to make 3 attacks versus B.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna hit it.
Okay, it doesn't have its commander anymore, so there's no advantage, just regular rolls. 23 to hit, hits. 14 to hit.
Hits.
Hits. Did everybody else just DC?
No.
Nope.
Okay, I thought I had a bunch of.
I
popping
did.
just
Harlan disconnected as well.
Oh, did I?
Maybe a tabletop thing. I don't know.
Infernal's
Oh,
also.
just hit me. Just hit me.
Okay, that is 20 to hit, so all 3 hit.
I never was on tabletop.
Oh.
Okay, B takes from these 3 attacks. That is. That's 29 points of slashing damage as the thing wails with 3 attacks carving into this.
Okay.
Yeah, just swatting away at B, leaving deep grooves through the
They're
paper.
non-magical. That changes
and the
anything,
stroke.
right? Does them being non-magical change anything to me?
Non-magical what, sorry?
The attacks are non-magical. Does that change anything to B or no?
No,
Oh,
it's bludgeoning for B, I think.
Just resistance to bludgeoning.
Yeah. Okay. And in such a case, that is the end of that abomination's turn. This one can't activate its feeding frenzy. Actually, no, it can, because there's one corpse right there. It fails to activate it, though. Okay. In such a case, it doesn't have its feeding frenzy, so it's just going to move its distance. It fails the leap, so it is currently there, stuck on the wall, and it does nothing. Alright.
Cool.
That's the end of their turn.
Oh, didn't make it onto the bridge.
It
What a
failed.
jerk.
It failed its check to make it onto the bridge, so it failed its feeding frenzy, so it doesn't get any bonuses.
Awesome.
I still
Okay.
wanted to...
End of their turn. Sasha and Rook.
If I move here, would I have advantage?
No,
'Cause
because
of B.
B is over top.
Okay. I'm still
Well,
big anyway.
B never finished her movement, so B could have moved onto the other side of it.
Could have, but wasn't. So.
You
For
gonna be
shame.
okay with that guy if I help take care of
Yeah,
this one?
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got this guy. If I was
I'll
to
send him a
use my
spiritual weapon to
actions-
help you out.
Oh, cool, that'd be useful. If I was to use my action surge... Oh, it's a short rest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, cool, so I should get it back after the fight. If rest, please, everyone. Right. I'm... spiritual weapon. Would you be able to move it to... Is that how I do it? Yeah?
I can move.
I
20
can move
feet.
my weapon if you want.
It can move
I
20
can
feet.
move.
And Bern can
I
also
can
move
move
his
mine.
weapons. The main thing is, if you hold your action for the attacks, you'll only ever get 2. You won't be able to use action surge.
Yeah, cool. Excellent. That's,
So it's the
that
different.
sounds-
It's the difference between using 2 and using 4. You can use 2 with
Yeah.
advantage or 4 as regular.
It's
Hmm.
very difficult to work out where precisely the.
They also don't have too high AC. So.
No. Okay, alright, so that, right, I'm gonna hit it with Great Weapons Master.
And action surge. Or we'll
Um,
see where it gets you first, and then.
I'll see where it gets first.
Okay.
You know
go
what?
ahead.
I lied. I'm gonna send it over here because I think it can actually reach this one.
Okay. Make two.
Perfect.
Make 2 attack rolls. Or
Oh,
do
at
2
the
at the
same
same time. Yep. Great weapon mastered up. Okay. Natural 1 and natural 3. The natural 3
Perfect.
doesn't hit, and the natural 1 definitely doesn't hit. So with the 2 attacks, as you swing both, this thing just lifts its head up, and like an outfit, it has a Morbin stuck around its neck as it's buried its head through its chest. And as it just swings to move out the way, you're chopping off Morbin bits from the outside of this thing.
Dirty Morbin. Okay,
Morbin
I'm gonna
bits.
action surge then.
Okay, 2 more attacks. Great weapon master, I assume.
Oh, sorry, yep. 19 and a
And
10.
both hit.
Cool.
Okay, so that is.
Excellent. Oh, one's a crit, isn't it?
That's a
19.
crit. Yep. So that is.
I'm gonna use my bonus for an extra attack then.
Yep. Go ahead. You can go ahead and do that, and we'll roll the damage at the same time. And...
That is a crit.
Oh, that's another crit.
He also, yeah, okay.
All right. Go ahead and roll all of that. Rerolling 1s and 2s. There's a 1 here and a 2
A
here.
2. Bam.
Okay. That is 53 plus plus 5 plus 8 times 2. So 26, that is 79 points of damage with 3 attacks.
Perfect. Cool.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll have a headache.
It will. It's almost dead.
Oh, perfect.
Wow.
Bam.
That thing just went from really good to really bad. You watch as Rook, now moving up and now being in his element versus another large creature, just begins to swing one blade swing after another, carving into this thing. As it does so, you watch as large portions of its belly and its flesh are just carved open. The stitches tear apart, and this black and red ichor just begins to drip out as excess bone and just bits of Morbin limbs just begin to drop out of its main chest and torso.
Yummy.
Indeed.
That's how you kill it. Take out its food.
Right.
Take out sweet. Damn feeding
So
frenzy, I'll have that
that's-
back.
So that's Rook's turn.
Yeah, can I have my turn now?
Oh
'Cause I
yeah,
was supposed
sorry.
to go
I
first.
forgot. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't want to say because you were doing your thing, so
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
fine.
spiritual weaponing, moving over to smack this motherfucker.
All right, go ahead and make the attack roll then, please. He is technically classed as prone, so you have advantage on this.
Oh, I do I?
Yes, because he's technically classed as prone. However, you can only reach him because your switch weapon.
Okay, well, it's a 16.
It hits, and it does 6 plus 4, so
10
12.
10 damage.
Oh, yes, 10 points of damage.
6 plus 4 equal 12. Yes, Chris.
Yes, that is correct.
I like this math.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Where is he? He's climbing up.
No, here he comes.
And then I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on this one, just to see what necrotic damage does.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Oh shit, he has to make a wisdom save.
He has to make a wisdom save. That's a 17.
Shit. He actually succeeds.
He makes the DC. He doesn't care. He flaps his arm at the bell and buffs it out the way. Also, I just removed the health from the wrong one. That took 10 damage. There we go. Alright.
God damn it, that is like... Wow.
Yeah, I know. He rolled really high. Alright, fighters, they're getting out of here. They've left combat at this point. Ghaakt.
Okay. Let me check my inventory real quick. Do I have... No, I need to make another one. That's a shame. Oh well, I have other methods.
Alchemist's fire?
Yeah.
You should have 4 in there.
Really?
Unless you use them, yeah.
I used 1.
You should have 3 then. Because you made 4 during the time skip. And then you proceed to make scented soaps. Or at least experiment with the idea.
I'm going to drop an alchemist fire on these 2 motherfuckers.
Okay, they are at different heights. So
Well, I'm going to drop it on this one primarily.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, of course,
Is it a
do
save
the good
or an
old...
attack roll?
Well, it'll be a save because I'm going to do the good old tried and true combination.
Attacks.
Yep, I'm going to flashbang a motherfucker.
What kind of save is that?
For the flashbang, it is... It is a Constitution.
No, natural 1.
Oh, okay.
That's easy enough.
So what, does he just fall off now and hit the other one?
What does pyrotechnics do?
It blinds.
Okay, so he's blind. Yeah, he's there, he's blind, he can't see what's going on, so next turn he's not going to be able to do
blinds,
anything.
or there's the smoke one, which I've had very few uses for, because that just gets it really out of hand.
Okay, so, that one is now blinded. Alright.
Booty.
Okay, is that your turn? Ghaakt?
Yep.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that was my turn.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna step away from that.
Okay. The grunt,
I ain't no
the
fool.
combat.
Bye.
Queglod.
Mm-hmm.
You look around and your target practice has run away.
Well, I don't really want to shoot at people who are fleeing. Though if they're just retreating, then that's a little different.
Honestly, just pump as much damage into these fuckers as you can.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, maybe try and like knock them off. Just if you have anything that could like knock them off, preferably the top one onto the other one. That would be funny.
That would be funny, and there is an invocation that would let me do that, but I haven't got it. So.
Big red.
Yep.
There is an invocation that would have allowed me to try and like pull this one up to smack his head on the bridge and then fall down again, and that would have been funny. But again, it was not to be.
If you have shatter, you can break rocks.
Well, now that you've said that, I do have a spell slot left.
And I mean, Rook said that he wants to take a short rest after this, so...
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Yeah, can I hit them both with Shatter, or is that going to be...
Radius is 10 feet, so yeah, you'd be able to.
Yeah, cool.
Because They're about 15-20 feet apart, so I'd allow it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move here so I have line of sight, and then I'll have a go at shattering them both.
Top one succeeds, bottom one does not.
Okay, let me remind myself what that does for me.
And okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright, so that's gonna be
Can I guess what's about to happen?
68 for me. So.
The top one falls and the bottom one succeeds, but the top one makes it fall over.
So 1 more d8.
No, out of my 3 rolls, 3 of them were natural 1s and 1 was a natural 20.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, well that's 36 damage.
Okay.
What fucking level was this?
It's Queglod. It's
It's
Warlock.
Oh, it's
level.
5th level.
Because I can't
it's
outcast
5th level.
everything.
Yeah. Okay, and he takes half damage. How much did you say? 30.
36, that should be.
Okie dokie. That guy's in a bad spot. And they both rolled natural 1s for their dexterity saving throws as the wall crumbles away. They both fail the landing. Alright. They both take. Oh man, why you gotta roll high damage now? Okay. They both take 17 points of bludgeoning damage as the 2 of them. Poof, poof, as they both hit the bottom of the chasm.
Bye.
You can hear angry growling
Adios,
from the
fuckers.
bottom before you hear what sounds to be ripping and tearing. Queglod, with your dark vision, you look down, you see that the fleeing Morbin that are running down what looks to be a hole about here. These guys have just ran towards them and started tearing the grunts apart.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, do the work for us.
Yeah, so the Centurions who are still getting down there, the grunts have been finished off along with the fighters. The leader, however, is immune to the effect, so he is still fine. Him and the Centurions got out. This is the last guy. As these guys are currently fighting other Morbin.
Activate,
and
fuck
you've got
you.
this obelisk as well, which is doing a lot of menacing things.
Yeah.
All the magic that we're not casting.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
floating
particularly
there,
scared of that
menacingly.
obelisk.
Look, the obelisk is dangerous if you ever try and do poison damage. Or acid damage, sorry.
That's totally acid. I can't.
Was
do
the
it.
blue
There's
one
nothing I can
lightning?
do.
No, blue one was cold.
Okay, that's why I didn't use Call Lightning, because I didn't want my Call Lightning to get screwed up.
That's fair. Okay. Okay, just running through the turns now without everything else in between. The leaders and the Centurions are gone. The fighters are gone. The archers are gone. It's just the abominations left. And the grunts are gone. So, in such a case, Bern.
You.
And this guy's having a bad time. I mean, he's pretty wrecked.
The seem to not be coming up, right?
Huh?
The 2 that fell aren't coming up.
The 2 that fell don't seem to be coming up. They seem to be attacking the other Morbin that are down there, so they're probably going to get sent back, or they're going to resume control over them and then take them away.
Okay.
So you're going to have 2 very badly damaged abominations later on, if you you meet them in the same location.
Perfect.
Alright, well, time to go help Rook then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move both of my blades.
2 attack rolls with advantage. Ah, it's just like the arena.
I know, right?
Hits. Hits. That's 10. That is... Wow. Okay, 7 plus 10 is 17 points of damage. But this thing had 5 hit points after Rook dealt with it.
Oh,
so...
wow, that's triple 1 and 4.
Yeah, triple 1 and 4. However, as the 2 circular saws come in, they carve across the back of this thing, finishing it off. And as the seams of these stitches begin to unfold, unravel, and break, you watch as the top half just slaws off to one side, and the insides of it begin to just spill out across the floor.
Just flops out like a moldy banana.
Exactly.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
you are left
Not a
alone
good image.
with nothing around.
Excellent.
Well,
Bang.
that cleaned up pretty well.
Yeah.
Well,
you can see the
I'm going to
glowing green of the...
I'm gonna
crystal over here.
casually walk over here and just smack this.
Okay, you give it a quick flick. It just falls and you watch as what looks to be a few green bubbles just rise and dissipate.
I'm going to take out my viol and start strumming a little tune to do my song of
How
rest.
decent does the food on this table look?
It's Morbin pieces.
It also has been flipped over multiple times.
It has also been flipped over multiple times to form various barricades.
And also stood on.
And also people have died on it. And been in sickening radiation. So yeah, it doesn't look healthy. It's probably growing its own arms and legs at this point.
And the people who died on it were also eaten off of it.
That's very true.
Yeah, I'm going to do my Song of Rest, which is... this is at 9th level, right?
Well, it's 9th level, so yeah, it's a D8. So everybody heals.
1 D8 for everyone.
9th level, hello?
It's at 9th level it goes up.
What?
It's an
D8?
at 9th level. Yeah, so everybody heals a D8.
Just strumming a little strum.
As additional. I assume you're taking a short rest.
Yes.
So
What's a
that's
D8?
and
it's the
Red one.
Ah, okay.
Okay. As you're all waiting here,
6.
and as you're proceeding to go about this, you can hear what sounds to be scurrying from below, as well as the area around you that you can see. You can see across the platform on the opposite side and leading up into another tunnel, you can see a blood-stained walkway going up.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Looking down below, you can see 2 separate chambers. Queglod, you can see at least about 10 of those humanoid forms, with the patches of fur currently running into that central hole, which the other Morbin were going into.
I'm assuming they're going to a stronghold.
And,
retreat zone.
And on the other side, you see what look to be 4 more Centaurians just like poke their head out, and they try to sneakily get by and go down the central hole.
Can we wave at them?
Yes, wave.
Hello!
No, come back up and we'll leave.
They don't understand you, and they don't understand the gestures as they do flee.
Aww.
One gesture to understand is the middle finger.
It's universal amongst all languages.
Yes.
Except for creatures that are blind.
Or the ones
The
that
one
don't have
with blind
fingers.
side.
That's when they stick up their tail.
No, come back! We are your gods now!
Okay, so you take your short rest. During that time, the sound of scratching and moving stops completely, and the cavern goes eerily silent.
How many hit dice can I use at once?
As many as you want.
Of course, Song of Rest makes it that you get plus 1 D8 plus 2 your hit dice. That's what it does.
Really?
It's
My
just,
hit dice
it's just
would be
for the
amazing.
first. It's just 1 D8 that they get once at the beginning of a short rest.
Cool.
Which I
Alright.
believe everybody already rolled for. So
My hit die.
your hit dice are D10,
Now.
and the green one.
My hit die.
It's my hit die. It's been a while.
And also you have double your hit die because of the Amulet of Health. So
Yep.
9, 10.
So do I double?
what does it say exactly? Do you know?
And I'm back to full.
I'll get it up and give you an answer because I know.
If it's the thing, it doubles the hit die.
It doubles the hit die outright, so then it's doubling the modifier as well. Therefore, meaning
Cool.
that you go from that being a 7 plus 3 is 10, goes to 20.
Goes to 20.
My hit
Bam.
dice.
This is the periapt of health, correct?
D8, but
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, Bard is a D8.
yeah.
Cool. What about the bonus we got for that resting thing?
That was just a D8, which you had to roll, and then you.
Oh
got
right,
the,
yeah, right. That's okay. Cool. So that's 7. So that's 20.
Periapt of health. Nope. Periapt of wound.
No, it's
closure.
periapt of
wound closure.
In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit point, double the number of hit points it restores. So yeah, just stat hit points, so doubling the modifier as well. So
Cool.
a D10 doubled plus 6.
Cool.
Which is a lot of hit points. Okay. So as
I
you
know,
take your
very
short
grateful
rest,
for.
the area around you becomes eerily silent. You manage to calm yourselves, look around. Ghaakt plays a nice tune to break up the silence of the area surrounding the...
Where's my
Malcom
where is
plays as
my
well.
hit die? I can't find it on my character sheet.
Yours?
Oh, there it is. D8.
Yeah, it's D8.
Malcolm plays a tune as well.
Yeah. The smell of the Morbin corpses here is foul. And you do not enjoy it whatsoever. Bern.
Yeah.
What is your history?
My history. Let me check. +2.
Okay, with a 16 plus 2. Something's not right.
Huh?
By now, by all intents and purposes, taking a short rest in this manner, even after defeating their leader and having him flee, they should be coming back by now with an assault wave. This is abnormal for a Morbin hive.
I think they're actually running away because that. I mean, Infernal. Sorry, Bern.
Did the blood thingy look like it was the Morbin or something?
The blood trail is red rather than dark black. So it's more. It's not Morbin blood.
Oh, we should probably go check that out then, shouldn't we?
How big is the hole?
It's about 20 foot wide.
Phew. They're keeping something in there. Probably. Would this mean they're waiting for us, or are they like...
Potentially.
They're just killing all of the people they stole.
It means that they could be doing several things right now. From any standpoint, they could be completely running away, in which case your job here is done. They've left. They could be, for all you know, they could be setting an ambush, preparing more traps. You've given them half an hour. They have time to do so. They could be preparing an assault wave. They could be preparing another defensive location. They could be completely relocating to a new area in the local area if they have more than one hive in this area. They could even be, by all means, just sending for reinforcements or sacrificing the chaff to make more abominations if they need them.
I don't suppose Felipe comes into range at any point during this.
No.
Okay.
But while you are taking your short rest, as you're kind of concentrating and kind of listening in, you do at one point get a general sense of where he is, as there seems to be a sudden flicker, as he seems to be relocated from one location to another, somewhere directly below you.
Okay.
Looks like we're going down that hole then.
And by relocated, I mean somebody kills him.
Oh.
So you now have advantage on one Morbin, I'll tell you which.
I have a sense of his location.
Yes, directly below you.
Ah, okay.
So now
Nice.
you can.
Right, can I resummon him then at the end of the rest?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Yeah. So Felipe is now on your shoulder.
But also,
Felipe.
we now know where the person we have to absolutely murder is.
Indeed. What an idiot. So, hey, buddy, did you? I don't suppose you saw anything interesting.
Felipe snaps his beak together once or twice. And you get an understanding. They tried to eat Felipe.
Oh no.
And failed.
Yes, well, I'm sorry.
Now they all have death rabies.
Noted. Don't send Featherwing out there. Got it.
These are Morbin. They eat anything that moves, including
Noted.
themselves.
Don't turn into Spider Malcolm.
You're lucky when you turned into a bat that they didn't try and tear you apart.
Should we investigate the blood path or try and take down the structure? I don't know.
Taking down the structure would be hilarious and effective. Do you want to just shoot Eldritch Blasts at the supports until everything dies?
That might, well, it might take a while for one thing.
We've got a while. We got time.
And are you sure that's the best idea? Where would we be while doing this?
Well, we'll just
On
go
the other
ride
side
it
of the
down.
bridge, I assume? I don't know.
I'm thinking we just
Like that
stand
was-
over there, and
Absolutely.
everyone who has
that is
cantrips
the
will
correct
take-
answer. Well done.
Well done, Rook.
It just struck me that Rook is. It just struck me that Rook is still huge.
Yeah,
I believe
Wait,
you're right.
how long did the potion last?
1 hour. It lasts for 1 hour, so
Oh, God.
he's in this
60
form
turns.
for another half an hour.
Yeah.
60 turns is a lot more than
Should
that.
we? Yeah.
Oh,
Should we investigate the blood path?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, wait,
why not?
But I still stand by, like, you know, just shooting out the supports until this whole thing comes crashing down on their heads.
Yeah, but if they have
I mean,
another way out, then it doesn't
We can
really
always
change much.
like come back and do that if we need to.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let me give you a
feel
quick
like
understanding of what the room
while we've
looks
got
like.
Big Rook.
You said it was held up by
Press
lots of
Q,
support
yes.
beams, Chris. That means if we take out the support beams...
No, I know.
Uh, I sent the picture you sent me, Chris. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Oh, right. I see. So, taking out support beams might not guarantee knocking this thing down.
No, taking out the support beams could guarantee knocking it down. It's just the point of what would it serve. It would mean you can't get out anymore.
I think what it would mean is that everything below it would have a bad time.
True, but it's only a tunnel, which isn't even under this.
I suppose.
So, it's up to you. If you want to destroy it, go ahead, but...
Maybe on our way out. Just for, you know...
Just
for
for the
aesthetic reasons.
Yeah, I just don't want to cause more hassle when it's like, oh yeah, we're just going to blow this thing up, and then goes to leave. We can't leave! Malcolm, make us flying things. Again.
I'm almost out of spell slots here.
I feel
so-
like we shouldn't attempt to knock this down unless we know that we're going to achieve something
Yeah,
particular from
I
it.
think when we leave, we can knock it out.
I mean, you still have
Yeah,
to get
'cause,
through that
I mean-
vertical tunnel.
Oh.
Yeah, I've still got to save at least 1/3 level spell slot just to get out of here. Which
Yeah.
means I have 1/4 level spell slot left to use, and then I'm down to second and first, which I don't really have anything damaging in those.
We haven't even
We can always
guaranteed
see that.
killing the Morbin yet, have we?
Right.
Oh,
Let's-
just while we're here, can I destroy this obelisk?
It's
Oh,
done.
Rook already did. He went over and
Oh,
clicked it.
cool.
As it hit the ground, there were small green bubbles, which
Nice.
came off of it. I mean, yeah.
Right, so my idea is we go kill the Morbin, and worst comes to worst, we spend the night in the cave.
Oh.
Unless they
Okay.
kill us.
Unless they kill us.
So where do you wish to go first?
Don't be silly, Rook.
I believe we should check out this blood trail. Don't like
Check
it.
out the blood trail, then Morbin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go for another 10
Fucking
minutes,
rat.
or do you want to stop there?
We could go.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah, if it doesn't get us into another fight.
No, they won't.
Cool.
We can at least see like what we're going to be facing
Yeah.
and then, like,
As you
next time on Dragon
Yeah.
Dungeon.
As you head up the cavern, coated in blood, you just begin to go up along the side of it, and you can see with the floor in the center where all the blood kind of runs seems to be a central groove, almost like a ditch of some kind. And as you get
Oh
up,
shit, I just remembered this.
and as you get up to the top and you look around, it seems to sprawl out into an area above, into an open ceiling, into various other bits. You can see blooded ropes hanging from the ceiling along with giant meat hooks. You can see corpses of various Morbin, humans, cattle, sheep. You can see all manner of surface creatures and people hanging here, all thoroughly dead, but with their chests and torsos carved open. This is some kind of larder. And you can see all of the blood of some of the more recent ones is dripping down onto the soil, is staining it, and then proceeds to run down. You can also see what looks to be a few species of like red mushrooms growing in the corners.
Okay.
I'm gathering some of them mushrooms.
Okay. We'll say you gather 8 of the red mushrooms.
Can I tell what kind of mushrooms these are?
No.
You think we could find where the?
You
I'm
don't
sorry,
know what they do.
Queglod. What's the name of your bird again?
Felipe.
Felipe. That's it.
Felipe died for us.
So currently
least
you
we
have a way forward going up a bit more. You've got a way directly above, which then leads into another platform, and then you've got a way below leading downwards, but it is a straight drop.
Which way?
I guess we should follow where they went.
Which way does what go? Sorry, Infernal.
Yeah, which way did they try to?
What way did they try and flee?
Yeah, where did they flee to? Like, which way?
Oh, they went straight down at the bottom of the cavern you were previously in. You took another way going up into the area with.
Yeah, I mean, does the drop straight down or is it like her?
It's kind of like a V shape, but you've obviously got that central structure which allows you to climb down without falling.
Okay. Oh, guess we should kind of follow, providing everyone's okay. Them?
Hold your breath, everybody. We're following the blood trail.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting. Hold on. Let me do a little bit of a drawing here. So, the chamber you were previously in. Way out is here, or the way that they went is there. But the way going up here, which is where you guys have just gone, and it leads into a downward area which seems to just curve straight down. You're not sure where that leads. You've got a bridge straight ahead of you which leads into another platform going up here, and then you've got a directly straight up area which seems to lead into another platform from what you can see, where the blood seems to be trickling down and into the ditch.
Right.
Up?
Could do.
Do you want to explore this or just go straight after them?
I don't know. I mean, part of me is like, I think we should go straight after them. Give them too much time, they could set all sorts of
Give them
chaos.
30 minutes already, so.
True. Well, I will let you lot decide.
I found what's going on.
No.
I am following the will of the party. Also,
Okay.
I disconnected for a while,
Wait,
so
you're
I have
following
no
Ghaakt?
idea what's going on.
Cool. I mean, I'm all for following them, but I'm happy to explore if you lot want to explore other routes. I mean, I don't. Yeah.
I mean,
do you have any ideas how to get to them?
Me want kill bird killer.
I just want to go kill something. I want that guy's scythe. I mean, it says he had no idea on how to dispel magic. I want to know if the scythe did that.
that is your
So-
one weakness.
Yeah.
That and distance, but you know we have methods for that.
Yeah.
I guess we'll proceed down with caution.
Pretty place with caution.
Cool. Right.
Yes.
Then proceeding down.
Proceeding down
Yeah.
with caution. Is that under the bridge or is that where they went?
Yeah, where they
Where they went.
Okay, so you're proceeding going back down the wooden structure, seeing this strange blood trail. You'd say nope. Proceed to head down.
It's
the-
probably where they keep their food, so.
Hmm?
It's probably where they keep their food, from what I'm getting.
Looking at this, as you proceed down the wooden structure, you can see where the blood has gone down a trail or groove, which leads into a area adjacent to where you're traveling. And as you kind of go down, it goes down a little ways, going into a central chamber. Before you, at one point, you stop and you look down as it goes into a straight vertical fall.
Oh.
How big?
About 40 feet.
Mm.
The sides of the cavern here is mostly dirt that's been carved away, and you can see recent claw marks where things have crawled down the side of this thing. You can see where the blood is slightly pouring over the edge and just proceeds to kind of fall down in large droplets onto what looks to be something metallic at the bottom.
Metallic. So is there a way for us to go down? Or?
You can attempt to climb down, but it will be a vertical. It will be a vertical climb. Or you can fall 40 feet.
Is there anything to tie to? I have 50 foot of rope.
Yes, the giant wooden structure.
Cool. Shall I tie my rope to that and throw it down, or we just go down via rope?
Oh.
Less chance of plummeting.
Rope does work well.
I mean, still not a non-zero chance.
Well, less chance.
It's certainly an improvement.
Cool.
Queglod
How
has
big's
like
the
a
hole?
negative to athletics.
How
so
big's
it's
the
not
hole?
gonna be-
You can just fly down.
The hole is 15 foot across with the 5 foot canal of blood. From the wood structure, you've probably got about a 20-foot walk. So you're probably going to need to have about 70 foot of rope, 70 to 80 foot of rope if you want to proceed to succeed on the whole fall.
Right. I have 50.
I also have it.
Okay. If you wish to tie your 2 bits together to make 100.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Using your 2 bits of 50-foot rope, you might want to mark them down.
Yeah, I'm mending them together if possible.
Yeah.
Okay, that works very well. Making a full solid structure rather than tying a knot, you use mending, proceeding to repair the 2 bits of rope as they begin to fuse together. You tie the rope around the wooden structure. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check, please, Rook.
Oh, hang on, one sec.
Yeah,
Sleight of
how
hand.
good is Rook's sleight of hand considering his hands are now friggin' huge?
That's true. We'll find out.
I think
What
it's
is
like
my sleight
threading
of hand?
putting a thread through a
16.
needle.
16, I believe it's a +2 for you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so with a +2,
18.
that takes us to 18. You definitely, working with small intricate pieces on blacksmithing is something you're used to. And simply tying a rope around it and tying it kind of like a shoelace isn't that bad. You proceed to set the whole thing up. You look at the rope, you look at the big structure. You're probably a bit big to climb down on the rope. You're probably going to need to drop down and just bear the fall.
Yeah, I was hoping to see if I could sort of like kind of bounce off the wall a little bit.
If
with
you
my
want to
arms.
parkour, you can. The DC will be higher, or you can just try and do a straight drop and the DC will be lower. But it means that you'll be taking half damage rather than 0. So you got a choice. You can either parkour with a higher DC. If you succeed, you take none. If you fail, you take all.
What is it, parkour? What saving? Saving.
You aren't sure. It's dirt, so could be any amount. Whereas if you were to just do the straight drop, if you succeed, you take half, and if you fail, you take all. But it's a lower DC.
No, I'm going to parkour it.
Okay, make me a acrobatics check then, please.
Oh, happy days.
Okay. Does the rest of you, I assume, are climbing down on rope?
And the acrobatics is 2. I don't know what dice I rolled.
You rolled the 6, so that's an 8
Cool,
total.
that's 8.
As you go, all right, parkour. You make an immediate jump and you miss the wall.
Splat.
Minotaur, parkour, Minotaur, parkour. Oh no.
As you splat against the floor, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor.
Cool. It's just merely a flesh wound. Bam. 16.
There we go.
Does my armor negate any of that?
No.
Oh, well, so it's worth a shot.
No, the non-magical stuff comes from attacks. This is just gravity. You can't really negate that.
Screw you, gravity! I will have
Not
my
my
last
dad.
laugh.
Are the rest of you
Yeah.
taking the rope down?
Yeah, I'll take the rope.
I'm debating on doing parkour.
I'll catch you if you don't.
I'm gonna merge into Felipe and fly.
This wouldn't have happened if Rook had that scythe.
I know! I really want that scythe!
Alright, screw it. I'm parkouring.
Okay,
Cool.
make me a acrobatics check.
I've only got so many uses of cure wounds.
That's fine.
It's fine, it doesn't matter. He's a monk, he's got a little bit more of an edge on this.
I mean, I would, but my computer has decided it's gonna do weird stuff.
Alright.
I keep forgetting that.
I got it. I got it.
I keep
You
forgetting
got
that Malcolm is a monk because the stuff he does
Well,
is so
yeah, I
fucking
can do it now.
weird.
Okay.
My computer finally snapped to it.
If
17.
it fails, can I try and
That's
catch him?
with the +2.
Yeah, you watch as Malcolm, Seeing this, kind of slides down on the rope with one hand, leaps off, grabs onto the wall, and you watch as from Lighthouse, you watch as these two clawed katars come out, and he just digs them into the wall and proceeds to grind down the side of the wall, coming to a halt about 2 feet from the bottom. Just lets go and lands.
Nice job. Nice job.
Oh. Inspiration.
Bam.
You watch as Lighthouse goes back into the large staff-like form with the hooked gemstones.
I'm getting
Queglod just flies
Hmm?
down. Queglod just flies down.
Yeah, Queglod flies down. Ghaakt, you climb down. You have a high enough strength that I don't need to worry about you climbing down. Bern? And Harlan, you're fine because you've got a high enough strength for this as well, so you should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bern has actually okay strength.
Okay. You proceed to climb down. It's not that big of a deal. Going back up's probably going to be the difficult part. Going down, on the other hand, easy. So, you are all currently at the bottom of this chamber. Looking at the chamber and looking around in the immediate vicinity, you can see 2 ways leading to your right and your left, as well as from your right you can see a elongated hallway which goes off and off further into the distance. Queglod, with your passive perception, you can see that it leads to another doorway and a hole in the ceiling once again. To your left, you can see it leads to another doorway-like area that leads further down. The area around you opens up quite largely, but there seems to be a barren space in the center where you are. On the floor where you currently stand seems to be a large grate of what looks to be a grid of metal, which seems to be stained red and rust, where blood seems to be dropping through, going downwards somewhere. The grate's about 1 foot across, and all the blood seems to be pouring onto it. It's in a slight indent groove.
I guarantee you there's evil shit down there.
Yeah, I was just thinking I'm willing to hedge my bets that they're down there.
Yeah, looking
Does
around.
it look like there's any footprints anywhere? Any recent footprints going anywhere?
Yes, there's a lot heading to the... I'll be heading to...
I've learned anything in all of these months.
They would be splitting, going to the right and the left.
Being an adventurer, it's that if it looks creepy, it almost definitely is creepy.
Looking around the rest of the chamber, you can see small alcoves that have been carved into the wall, where you can see other tables and chairs have been set up, and what looks to be Morbin parts strewn about on them.
Oof.
Queglod, you also notice a lot of natural Morbin corpses. A few of them catch your eye. One of them is completely charred from head to toe. The hair is twinged and curled, but also black and just charred all over. It doesn't look like a fireball or anything similar, more like that of a cool lightning kind of spell. The Morbin is completely coated in this just kind of standard on-end black fur, and you can see others as well that seem to be have what look to be holes about a cricket ball or tennis ball size across, and they are just bored holes straight into the chests of many of the Morbin around here. You can see others that are completely encased in ice, and others that have been sliced in half. Something happens.
Whoa. Getting some breakage.
Does the whole thing look like it was done by blight?
No. I don't think you own the spell, but I think you can learn it, so I'll let you do an Arcana check on this.
+2.
6 + 2. You've seen the spell used, not by anybody recently, but you can't put your finger on it.
Would any of us learn it and potentially know what it is?
No, only Bern's the one who can learn it, I believe.
Okay.
Looking at it, there seem to be about 26 of these mysterious corpses. All of them.
Does it look like they've been tested on, or like?
You aren't sure. Looking at them, they are.
Is there signs of like a struggle, like a fight beyond?
Yes,
corpses?
there are.
Okay,
Tables have been upturned, grooves of blades being swung through them.
Yeah.
Some tables are charred and destroyed, and others are all bits.
This
One of the
looks like
Morbin
we aren't
has.
alone here.
Yeah, Morbin, as I previously described, one of them has been encased in ice against the wall. The ice seems to have melted partially, Looking at the corpses, make me a medicine check for those who are proficient in medicine.
I am proficient in medicine.
Are you in tabletop?
I am not, but could you please make me a roll?
Anybody else proficient in medicine?
No.
Nope.
Sudz is not here.
I'm not.
Sudz must have died. I believe Sudz is proficient in medicine. If I'm wrong,
yeah.
then all well. Okay, that's a 4 on his part, plus 5, plus proficiency, which is 9, so his is 13. Yours, Sasha, is plus 8, so 18.
Yes.
These bodies are weeks old.
Huh.
The holes and the density, as well as the fact that they seem to have been mostly destroyed for the most part with some of this, as well as there's quite a bit of decay on them, suggests that these individuals must have died maybe 2 weeks ago or so. Maybe more. It's a little bit hard to tell, as some of them do seem to have essence of being affected by magic.
But that's my best guess.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago would have put it in nearing the end of winter. Any further puts it in midwinter.
This looks to me
Approximately a
like
fortnight.
magic testing ground.
Do you think maybe it was that human that was with the Morbin?
I'm not sure, but they might be testing what kind of magic they can cast.
Or maybe that's how they
Or
got
maybe
into the
they
position
found
they're in
some
now.
kind of artifact which lets them cast spells. They were testing it.
I get my question if we're still on the thing. Does this look like it would have been internal, or might have been a third party?
It certainly could have been, but we don't know.
Right, and there aren't any non-Morven corpses here.
No, none at all.
Okay.
So that suggests either they're all very skilled, or there was one person that won.
It was either they had a fight, or they came across some artifact which went wild or something.
Okay. Right. That's some bodies. People. Which direction are we going in?
Yeah, which direction does it seem like the humanoid things are? Or are they split up as well?
I'll
I
make
want to know where the scythe went.
survival check from Bern. 3. Yeah, 3. You don't know. Tracks. You're not very good at tracking them, though.
Oh, I'm good with tracks. Can I try?
Go for it. Make me a
I look
survival
for
check.
humanoid.
I'm proficient in that stuff. 3, but I've got a +5.
Okay.
I'm proficient at it.
Okay. 8.
Actually, can I lucky point it?
Yeah, if you want to lucky point it.
Sure.
So, you would have known a 3 would have been a bad roll. 6. Do you want a lucky point it?
No.
No. Okay. With the 6, you're like, oh, maybe they went this way, and then Bern also said simultaneously, I think they may have gone this way, and you're both looking in the opposite directions. You have no idea. There are tracks going in all directions. It's kind of difficult to tell which ones are fresh, which ones are old. So
I'm basically looking like more humanoidish, other than Wrathfish.
yeah,
Right.
it's a little bit difficult to see with all the tracks here.
I want to know the ciphers.
Sorry.
I think we should go down.
Alright, gang, I think we should split up and look for clues. I mean, what?
What could possibly go wrong?
Scooby, Shaggy, you're with me. I mean, what?
If there's any trouble, it's help. You can hear that from the grate.
The code word is zoinks.
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 Perfect.
And then I'll reply, jinkies.
Let's go, gang.
Right.
Wow.
So
all the references.
As long as we've got some Scooby snacks for Aura.
Yeah, I guess
Does that make Malcom Shaggy?
Does that make, more importantly, does that make B scrappy?
Yes.
Oh,
does. Oh no. And he's not here. He's not here. He's missing it all. All right. So as the party decides what their next move is going to be, underground in a Morbin lair, not entirely sure what their next move is going to be, and seeing some mysterious signs around them. The party will continue on later. Alright, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.